What? Yeah, it's vitality. So just add it to your.
Oh.
Okay, now we're live.
Are we going to hook it up to the TV screen?
Yeah, we can do that.
Is that this
Do
thing?
you have the HDMI cord? Just give Colin the HDMI cord.
Oh yeah.
Give him the aux cord, bro. It's going to be lit.
I'll make it go on the other side of you.
And you have 19 pounds per head.
Ah, yes.
Well, I'm here.
No, I can't dance.
Is that what you mean?
So yeah, that's your vitality.
Put the computer on. Count those.
Then we can't.
4 1s and 1 3. It's 2 3s.
Do we need to like touch
Yeah, it has to be right here because it has to be connected to the.
Roll again.
It's gotta be right there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
you can drop it.
5, 10.
Yes. 6 6 2 2 5 5.
So
40,
20.
Is that
20,
TV?
20,
I don't
No.
think so.
26 plus 10, 10, 36.
Come on.
Is that correct?
He's 32 health.
Ah, it's so much.
How much do you have?
New things here.
19.
Nice.
You're 32, only 16.
The thing is though, Garrett can't do anything.
I
So
don't know what
he,
they
can't
do.
do it. Like he won't be able to help you guys make decisions or solve puzzles
Wait, so he's
or
stupid?
talk to people.
I'm sorry.
It's true. Don't worry, Derek.
What?
Derek,
You have a.
I've been hanging out with Derek so much.
You put point heads.
You're guys, you know, I'm always
That's
a 0
And then
one.
you want.
Oh, that's
I'm
the D1.
kidding,
You're
Jared,
on that
in
D1.
school, and I'm always
What
messing
are
his
you
name up with somebody else.
Oh.
And so I'm like,
Is the TV on?
you know, a word named Derek? And it's
Wow.
Jared. And every time we say, I know this is
Oh, we on the freaking live? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're freaking live.
No one's watching it.
Whoa. Sam's watching it.
Sam's here?
Sam says there.
Sam.
Woo, Sam.
Alright,
Love
we've
Sam.
added 2 new adventures to the party.
Hi,
We
Sam.
have Litholis and Valenit. Litholis has an interesting background. Litholis has an interesting background. He's a human fighter, basically. So his complexion is light skinned. He's got these big, huge dual right here. So one is blue and one is what? Gold, silver? Gold. So he's got a blue and a gold eye. Dual colored eye. Oh man. Can't see on the faces, none of them are painted. Yes. And he's proficient in all weapons. So he was an assassin for like this religion, and basically they were like, oh, you can kill all these people. And he started killing all these people, and then he became comatose because he killed so many people and like he went crazy. So he became comatose. He has no intelligence, no willpower, no wisdom. He can't talk or help these guys with any puzzles or stuff. But he is proficient in all weapons. And Brandon's character, Valenith, is a human ranger female who is babe. She gives Garrett prompts. So,
Only
like an
female.
example of a
Yeah,
prompt is
maybe.
defend me. So Garrett will defend him from all enemies. Yeah. So that's an example. Those are our 2 new characters, and right now they are making their ultimate skills. You guys can tell me when you figure out those. Yes, come up with that as soon as possible. And I'm gonna look. I'm gonna make sure I have everything organized, and then we will start playing.
Maybe
Have you all
and it's like I jump,
Sonic
I'll come
Raider.
back, shoot, and
Right.
then you jump up, you like pull me down, fling me yourself, and like slam on the ground.
They're on this
Like standing like shuffling, does some more damage for provisions.
All right, and
Switch your bow.
Yeah. And you're just a decent
magical bow.
I wish I don't rely on magic.
My other character is so sick, dude. Just because he's fun to play with. Just because I can take that. Anyways, okay. Let's see. Yeah, the what time is it? I don't think I ever rolled above like a 3. Like I never got above luck. Plus luck. Plus minus luck. Okay. Safely follow.
Weren't you always like face thing as well? Better than the pad thing.
Yeah.
No,
And my
I don't think it's gonna.
flying thing broke.
No, don't connect.
Yeah, I don't
it.
think so.
I mean, a bunch of weird stuff.
But it's so good. Like,
All right, yeah, you guys. Is everybody ready?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, you guys can. We haven't met you yet, actually, in the quest, so you guys can keep creating and doing all these things. Yeah, like I said. Oh, Garrett, Lithless, Garrett's character has an eternal blade. So, which means it's a weapon can change and morph into any weapon he wishes to use, and he's proficient in all weapons. So basically,
That's freaking awesome.
I know it's sick, but he's also he is overpowered in some ways, but he's also underpowered, as in he can't ever say anything or help you guys.
So he could tell you like a task up top. He'd be like,
yeah,
guys up there.
I'll just like look at him and then look.
he wouldn't do anything unless he had prompts for like seek for people.
So basically, like Brandon's playing Garrett.
Brandon has to give Garrett prompts. Yes, Brandon has a.
But I interpret those prompts how I.
But Garrett, yeah,
Oh, no.
Garrett's like, I murdered this person this way or something. So
Garrett gets the fun part.
Garrett gets the fun part. All right. I am ready. So he can't walk again. All right. So last we saw our party. Eric, you guys had just descended some stairs, right?
Yeah.
They just ascended some stairs, and they are trying to find their friends with this goblin whose name is. That's right. Something like that.
Love that guy.
Yes, the other adventurers, Finagi, Pafu-pafu, Pafu-pafu, and Johnny Rat. I mean, not Johnny Rat, and Gerald, the dwarf.
Gerald. Yes, I love that.
Yes, are going to fight or going towards like the center where this big, huge Coliseum is, like it's wooden, not Coliseum, wooden circular thing.
The Hale Center Theater.
Yes. Yes, so they are doing that right now. And we are going to start with our party. Actually, we're going to start with Eric and Sendero, even though Dad's not here.
Who? What? This is discreet.
I guess we'll start. Coming with you guys. All right, Colin, you guys ready? All right. So you guys are coming along this path. There's a path down here that leads this way, and then there's this big circular kind of platform.
Like
Big circular platform. Ugly circular.
Everyone else is dying, but.
And then another circular platform, and this is like the big thing. And then you guys put down at like the base of these stairs, and there's like a shootout here and a shootout this way.
Can you not see the thing on
Yeah,
the camera?
And you can kill the down too.
goblins don't have guns.
All right,
How the
here
Not
is
crazy.
these guys. So these guys just got to the bottom of these stairs, and these guys are on this platform approaching the tall platform that has
This is
all-
hard. This is hard.
Tipping over milk. That.
This is pretty cool. Hey! Hey,
Hello!
Break up. Sam said you should communicate right now.
Oh, yeah, he said, oh, chat.
Maybe we should turn off that music because it's making the camera only go towards the music.
That's true. Just put it over by Burger.
Maybe we'll turn it on during like
Battles.
battles or something.
There we go.
All right.
Why did you want me to?
Yeah.
So, Gerald, Pafu-pafu, Pafu-pafu, and Phoebe, you guys are right here on this platform, heading this direction. Goblins are, this huge party of goblins is heading this direction from lower down in the cavern towards this big, huge, arena-looking circular platform that has these planks shooting up in the air that are covering things. You can't see anything inside, but you hear a lot of, what are you doing? As well as in front of you on this path, there are a lot of goblins kind of coming down like this towards this.
I think we go up the goblins.
All right.
Bro, I agree.
That's just my opinion.
Just head towards the arena, whatever.
You guys head towards the arena. There are a lot of goblins like on this platform trying to get in, and they are like noticing that you guys are running along these platforms, and kind of like pointing, like doing these weird goblin over where you guys are. So you guys head over there or something?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. So, where are my rocks?
My rocks. Also, before you pick like a gun up, it shows the name.
It shows the what?
No.
Oh,
Really loud.
hey, you guys should stop.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't play,
Stop.
if you guys didn't play Fortnite when we were doing Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you. All right, so you guys approach this platform, and it seems like there's these four, these six higher goblins almost. As in, like, they're more well fed, they have like little shanks, and they all have like these little slingshots or whatever. They're kind of guarding the entrance to this thing. You guys kind of just, as you guys approach this, you kind of barrel through a bunch of like little goblins and just shove them off this platform and come onto this one. And now we will roll for initiative.
So that's with the 20, right?
11.
10.
11. I will ask you who got what.
Reroll. 13.
13. All right. So let me ask. All right. So
11.
11. What'd you get?
13.
Justin, what'd you get?
10.
10. And
Booker.
Booker got 10. All right. So you got 13?
Yeah.
I got 14.
Corbin.
Corbin's at 13.
I might just get rid of initiative because it's really confusing.
Yeah.
And then just do it like we used to do it. In fact, maybe I will do that. All right. So Booker, you are you're gonna attack first. Go ahead.
These guys right here.
You got these 6.
Eric, can you microwave this for me? So I can eat something? Just put it in for like 3 minutes or something. 4
What is
minutes,
that?
and then if it's
Wait,
and then
Booker's
try it,
first?
it's not warm enough. Yeah, Booker's first. So we're just gonna go like this. So Booker, go ahead. What are you doing?
Just throw 4 40. Those ones.
Awesome. Which one? Which
2 of
ones?
them.
2 of them.
4 and 2.
4 and 2. All right. So Booker, yes, you were throwing down to 4 and 2. Roll for hitting both of them.
Oh yeah, I do it.
6.
Yeah, roll again to hit the other one.
Roll the 6. The add stuff.
19.
19.
Oh, and you will
Okay, so
add you add
shorten
accuracy,
it.
obviously.
So
'cause you
20. 7 and 20.
7 and 20. All right, so nice job. You definitely hit number 2. Number 4, as you throw it at number 4, he actually just like dodges. Yeah, you hit two of those on number 2, and then number 4, when you throw them in number 4, he like dodges and does this weird like spinning move and shoots you with a slingshot.
For a goblin.
Basically, he rolled a net 20. You take 3 damage, and then you roll for damage as well for hitting the number 2. What's your 2 dice?
2.
Nice, 6 damage. All right, so 2.
Took 3.
Yes, you take 3 damage. As you throw your knives into this first goblin, one just catches him in the neck and just kind of rips through, and the other just lodges in his shoulder, and he collapses onto the ground. So yes, keep track of your drawn knives.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so now it is Corbin's turn. Corbin, what are you doing? Not Corbin. Ufat. It's your turn.
Can you back up?
Well,
My knives.
I'm going to use my war axe.
Awesome. War axe. Gonna use war axe. All right. Who on which goblin?
You got 4 and
3. There's only 2.
4 and 3. You got 4, 3, 5, 6, and
4.
Oh, that was 4 right there.
So he runs after the goblin that shot you and uses this big war axe. Go ahead and roll for it.
I got a 4.
Plus strength.
Plus strength.
All right.
So 15.
Yes, you hit. So
I roll a D8.
roll damage. Yes, go ahead and roll damage.
Yes.
And it's actually critical. Go ahead and roll damage again. So the goblin, as you run to attack it, go ahead and roll damage. As you're running to attack it, just like he like shoots Booker, and then like just looks down. Who? Not Booker. Shoots Gerald when he shot you, and then looks down to his pouch to grab another stone pouch, and is not seeing you at all, and you come through and just whack it with this axe. So it's a critical. Go ahead and roll again. So you 4 damage,
5.
5 damage, and you just behead this goblin.
Nice.
There you go.
All right, Pafu-pafu, it is your turn.
Pafu.
Okay.
Nice.
I
Can I get a rip?
turn to number 1 right here.
All right, so you run and attack the first goblin on the right side. Awesome.
And I do Jankan Fist.
Awesome. Roll for it. Wow, I'm rolling that one for
Nat 20.
And I rolled a nat 1. I think that's like a quadruple critical. Yes, you do this Gen Fist. Explain what the Gen Fist is really fast to Sam.
Okay, so the Jankan Fist is I get to slap them, I get to punch them, and then I get to, gouge their eyes out because it's rock, paper, scissors.
Perfect. All right, go ahead and roll for those 3.
All right.
Go ahead
3.
and roll each twice for critical. So roll for your slap,
So 8.
and your punch.
3, 2, 5,
Yes. And then you poke them on.
1, and 4.
Yes. So your punch and slap break its neck both ways, and then your poke just like stabilizes these claps into the ground. As you can see, goblins are not the most durable creatures.
Jeez.
Fingi, it's your turn.
Finnegy. If I remember correctly, one of my crossbows snapped because that was just my awesome
Luck.
dice roll. I'm going to take this turn to fix it because these guys have it under control.
All right, so you take that turn, and it is you have most of your crossbows.
Oh, I need a pen. Sorry.
All right. So now, obviously there are a lot of goblins on the platform, and you kind of just barreled through and started attacking like these guard goblins. You killed 3 of them, and there are 3 left. But the hundreds of other goblins that are surrounding you just kind of like overwhelm you guys, just hoard you, overwhelm you. I imagine you are attacking and kind of like bludgeoning and killing them as they're grabbing you, but eventually they grapple you to where you can't move and just like pull you guys into this arena. And we will move over to Sandero and Rat. Eric, your turn. Oh, Garrett, will you go trade him? I think he's making me food.
Oh yeah, he is
Gone for like 10 minutes.
He's probably playing Fortnite.
Fortnite.
He only just
Man, I didn't know that my cousin has autism.
Ouch, that is savage. Oh yeah, we're like all family here, basically. Justin's the oldest brother. I'm the next oldest. What? I'm older than you. Our dad. much.
I was
Uh, yes. All right. So I guess whenever he gets down here, I guess I can explain what you guys see. All right. As you are shuffled into the arena, carried on the backs of hundreds of goblins, the smell hits you first. Disgusting, vile, just rancid goblin everywhere. And you walk in, you see the bottom is like this little ring, big for a goblin, but a ring in the bottom where there are a pile of like dead goblins, and then this kind of weird wolfish hound down there fighting other goblins as well.
Garrett, bring one more plate. It's really hot.
That's awesome. Thank you. On the opposite side of you guys in the arena, there is this massive goblin, 12 feet in height, and just fat as fat can be. Really just imagine, yes, the goblin of Lord, the king goblin. And he is like laughing and eating some sort of meat as he watches the thing below. But as you guys are shuffled into the arena, these goblins carrying you start talking goblinoid and get everybody's attention and kind of show you guys off as like a party. And they throw you into the arena with all of your equipment.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes, and now we will move to Rat and Cinder.
Yeah, baby. You're gonna we gotta work assassin.
All right, so Rat, you and Sindero just come to the bottom stairs. I'll play Sindero until he gets back. Thank you. And now you guys are doing whatever you do. You still have that goblin grappled up, not grappled, tied with a rope to the stairs, and gagged again. And he knows you are searching for your friends. So what do you do?
Okay, so they're there, we're in here, and we don't know where this is.
Nope. But you do have a goblin that has been leading you kind of places.
That's the
What you gonna do?
I don't know, I don't know, let's just try and go to where they are.
All right. So what do you do? You don't know where they're at. So do you talk to the goblin, ask them where they're at, or do you just choose one of the tunnels and go there?
Yeah, let's ask him where he is.
All right. So you ungag the goblin, and he kind of like he's like, sorry, not the goblin, sorry, because he yelled obviously from these other goblins down the stairs, and yeah, he's apologizing over and over. Go ahead and do whatever. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
Do some stuff and
I won't. Stop talking. And then
just ask him where prisoners were left.
so he says, I don't know.
Cactus. Like where we are when we're caught. Yeah.
And he points down one of the things and he's like, that's awesome.
Okay, so I got him again and go down the path, I guess.
Awesome. So you guys head down the path and Sendero's calling me. Hey, it's Dad. What's up?
Sendero's calling me.
Yep.
All right, here.
Awesome. All right. It's your turn right now. Eric just talked to the goblin, and they're heading over the. So. Yep.
Speed.
Awesome. All right.
That was like
Yep. Okay. Let me see it.
strips that like sour candies.
Oh, that's awesome. That's way.
Tastes like it.
All right. Nice.
Smells like Sour Patch Kids.
Awesome. All right. Love you.
Oh, you have it.
Right. So, Eric, you head down this tunnel, and you are kind of like, it's like a winding tunnel. You can hear through the openings you can see down below. You see all these goblins kind of hoarding toward this arena area, and you actually see your friends being shuffled in racks of a bunch of goblins into this arena. So you keep heading down like these winding tunnels until you come out on this alcove, similar to the one you saw before, though there are no guards this time. Okay. There's another wooden platform.
So we're like above the big arena.
Yeah. Kind of like right here. And you are above, yes, exactly. You are 80 feet above this arena. Yeah. And you see your friends like dumped into the middle of the arena. What do you do?
I think I'm gonna reload my guns and like.
Just
Yeah.
all right. So you reload your guns. Perfect.
Because I hadn't done that yet.
Yes. All right. So you reload your guns as a free action, which you call it, because you're not on that. You reload your guns, and Sendero, since I'm playing Sendero, he's like, maybe I could like wind us down there, or do you think we should go down there? Or do you think we should see what's going to happen, or what do you think?
See what's going on.
All right.
It's like, yeah, they died. I don't want to be here.
You watch them be beheaded, and they die. No.
One at a time.
Yes. So you're looking down. All right. So now, Pafu-pafu, we've got Tim McGee and Gerald. You four have just been dumped into the arena. They are this wolfish hound that was fighting these goblins is being like pulled back on this chain leash into this kind of like doorway underneath the platforms that they are in, and this king addresses you. This goblin king, or what you assume to be a goblin king. He's wearing a goblin crown, a wooden crown, just like little spikes. But he seems to like stare at you or whatever, talk to himself for a little bit, and then he talks to you and he says, "How fortunate we brought our champion to the arena today." And he's like addressing all these people. He's got a very good he's very good at speaking as well in English, which surprises you.
Me.
But he like addresses all these goblins and he says this, and they all kind of like laugh and do all this stuff. And he's like, "Who should they fight today?" And then they all kind of start saying these names or whatever. And he's like, all right. First, let our champions introduce themselves." And he addresses you two. You guys.
Joe.
Should we say?
He says Gerald.
Gerald. It's just over there. Me and Gerald.
I'm going to take the dub.
I go, I'm Pafu-pafu, lizard monk of the east.
Awesome.
And
He
because I'm
kinda- he says, as you guys say your names, he says it each again, like in this loud, booming voice, announcing it to all these goblins. About the arena, you can see like platforms where goblins are looking.
Gerald!
Sonny! Freaking out. Yeah. Gerald! Yeah, basically, something like that. Yes.
I'm Ufa, and I'm Pafu-pafu's brother. I'm the better looking one, obviously.
He's a better looking one. Oh my gosh. The Goblin King laughs as you say that, and then
I'm nervous.
Okay, then I decide to shoot
Awesome.
my big bang attack.
Come here, let's send
His father
him.
and Adam.
No, because I'm an elf and I'm stuck up. I hate everybody and I just stay silent.
I go, this is Fee McGee, the white elf.
We don't know where he's from. He doesn't talk much.
Fee McGee. I had a brother named Fee McGee. I hate it. Anyway,
Dude, I know everything about this.
yes. Fee McGee. All right.
Okay, actually, it's
Yeah. Again, he asks all these goblins. He's like, "What champions should they fight today?" And they all start yelling. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's literally Thor Ragnarok. No, they all start yelling this name Fig, like over and over, you know. Over and over. Figgy!
lost brother or something.
Anyway,
What is this?
they chant this for like a minute or so. You guys are in this arena. Oh, by the way, Sendero, you and Rat are above the arena, like on this platform, like a scouting platform. So you're about 8 feet above the arena, and you're looking down. There's all these platforms, kind of like network of platforms above the arena as well, beneath you, like 10, 20, 30, 40 feet, down. That like tons of goblins are on, kind of like looking down. So none of them have noticed you. They're all looking down to the arena, and these guys have been shuffled into the arena and are being presented to the goblins as champions. That's what he's calling. The Goblin King is calling them champions, and they're gonna fight this person called Big. What's up, Adam?
Are we on the top?
Oh, you're not in it yet.
Is there any platforms above us?
Is there any platforms above you guys? No, you're on like the top scouting platform, way up, almost on the top of the cave. It's like the first platform on this side.
No wonder it's empty because everybody wants to be down a little
Yeah, everyone wants to be the closer. Yes, so you guys are up there, and they are being presented. All right, so everybody yells this fig, and then the Goblin King kind of like toes him down, and he's like, "Well, what will we give our champion if they defeat our champion?" And he kind of like snickers, and all these goblins are like, whatever. He's like, "Will we give them their freedom?" Almost like a question asking you guys. And he's like, "Will they remain as champions here in the arena?"
We want your crown.
I want to
When you say that?
No.
Oh, all right.
I do say I want.
Does the Goblin King speak English?
Yeah, so he's speaking English. And pretty good English too, like no real.
I know a new Tico walk.
Wait, Corbin, you said you want a crown?
Yeah.
All right. When you say this,
I want your clown.
when you say that, he kind of like looks surprised for a second, and then like turns up really fast, and he's like, "My crown," and he kind of just laughs and he's like, "Good luck defeating Fig champions. We will grant you your freedom if you defeat our champion." And he kind of like pulls this lever, and you hear this shaking as this big kind of like wooden doorway opens up. And this is definitely like a better built wooden doorway. There's iron bars across the front and the sides. It's probably the best like buildings you've seen, or build contraption you've seen here down in the Goblin Caves. And you hear like a deep growl with it. All right, we're gonna jump over to Sendero and Rat. You guys are above. Rat said that he wanted to wait and see what happened. You guys could hear everything because he's got a big squeaky voice. This goblin, almost like it's being amplified somehow. There's definitely some weird like theme that is amplifying his voice. You guys can hear. It's obviously like not talking that loud, but something is making it so you, like everybody can hear it. So you guys are you guys are okay. What do you?
I don't know. See if we can try and get a little bit lower.
We said we're going to be discovered. So right now we have
Just a little bit.
we have the benefit of being able to surprise attack. We could take out the Goblin King.
How do we do that?
Ultimate.
Yeah. I'll tell you, this is the cannon thing. Okay.
Guys, you guys need to think. Oh.
Oh no, I think we should
Hey, no metagaming.
like throw my thing down to them and they can shoot the whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, your what?
Your cannon?
Cannon.
You're like way high.
Yeah, it's like
8 feet
kind of
above
rock.
the arena. You're not exactly above the arena. It's like if the arena's here, there's platform. You guys are kind of over here. But you guys have a well vision down into it. But you're not directly over it. You're probably like 30 feet to one side and 80 feet in the air.
Sam left us.
Oh, can I get a rip? Cat?
Awesome. Keep going.
I don't know, Dad. Do you want to stay up there or whatever scenario?
Well, Rat, I think we Do you think you need to make decisions faster?
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Savage.
It's true, because there's like a lot of people playing.
What do you guys say you need to do?
Make decisions faster?
Yes. Go ahead and make decisions, Jack. I would appreciate that.
Okay.
They make the decision
Well,
Let's go down a little harder.
okay, so like to the next platform down.
Yeah.
You realize
There are a lot of goblins on that platform.
It's just even the next platform down, there's goblins on it. Because we could if Big's too crazy. Do they have weapons? Do they have their weapons and stuff?
Yeah.
Who? Oh yeah, they have their weapons. What?
Okay. So anyway, why don't we just wait and see what Fig looks like and see what we need to do to take him out?
Okay.
Assess the enemy.
Okay. All right. You guys want to assess the enemy? What was that?
Of course, I feel like if we kill
wait,
Fig,
is what they said.
We want to
then
wait and see who Fig is.
then we wouldn't. Then nobody would get their freedom.
Oh,
Yeah. Let's just wait. Let's just wait.
You guys want to wait and see what Fig is?
Yeah.
okay.
All right. So you guys have chosen to wait. So, you guys back in the arena. Pafu-pafu, Figgy, General. This as this big, huge cranking door opens. This massive, like rippling arm, like reaches through into like slams on the ground, drags itself out. Another arm hits, and there's like this huge, weird-looking goblin head, like these big, huge, like square fangs, basically. No, not like sharp fangs. Like these big square fangs. And then the second pair of arms reaches out again and drags itself out. So you see, it's pretty long. Each arm is like 8 feet long, and the body, what you can see so far, is like 15 feet long. Or not? No, like 8 feet long. Yeah. Yes, and it's just like rippling with nasty cheese muscles, and there are these 4 arms and this massive head. And it pulls itself the rest of the way out of this thing, and you see like this little short, like stubby legs on the bottom. They're like this long, connected to a waist. So it is just holding itself up by like its bottom arms and its top arms, kind of like hunched over like a weird goblin gorilla thing. And it's screaming at you guys in this massive yell, and the goblins just start like freaking out, like yeah, yeah. So why don't we start attacking?
Okay.
So Booker, it's your turn.
I got an idea.
Oh,
Let's go for the arms, because that's what's holding him up.
Don't worry about it.
Can he use his legs, right?
Adam, you can go.
It's using his legs for.
You can get a hold
no, they're staying off the ground by like 2 feet.
Let's
Let's freaking just take out his arms.
So basically, he's like this big compared to you guys. This isn't actually him, obviously. Actually, I'm gonna change it. Yeah. This isn't actually him, but that's kind of
comparison.
Size comparison. Yes. He's got 4 arms, big and muscly and disgusting.
I got big forearms.
Just add 2 more to that, probably.
Yeah.
And make sure that's yeah.
Really tiny, skinny short legs.
Size difference.
All right. Booker, it's your turn.
Use my ultimate on his arms.
Awesome. Which arm? So he's got like bottom right, top right, or back.
Front right.
All right, front right.
He
Leg,
has 4.
arm.
Yeah, 4.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What?
Okay.
But they're just other things we're gonna maybe use. I'm not sure yet. All right, so yes, you do that. Go ahead and roll for it.
Was that his shield down one or what is it?
9. All right. Wait, which one did you roll?
That's on the D20. No, Eric
Go.
has it.
Oh,
Eric, I didn't understand.
Like the 9.
You can add whatever you're adding.
What?
Strength.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, you like lift it off. I mean,
Nice.
you lift it.
Like a magic shield blast.
Oh, magic shield blast. All right. So yeah, you like it. How does that work? You hit him with the shield. All right. So you run to like go hit it with the shield, and you like run past and just lift his arm and puts it back on the ground, and you're just like sitting under it, and it tries to like drop. Just like on top of you. Yeah. So go ahead and roll a dexterity. You roll and you add dexterity.
I have -3 dexterity.
You got this. Just get a point.
3.
Wow. It's all about the threes.
Madam, do you know why I want you to be a
So I died.
Hey, you may not die. You're pretty tough.
Yeah, you're a bigger dwarf, man. You take it.
Oh,
I brought my shield.
-5 life.
Besides, he's not going to stay down forever.
Roll an endurance
That's
check.
fine.
Well, I
Always just roll a d20.
have
19. There we go. 20.
Head by kid.
19. All right, so it does just like smash you, but you're pretty burly dwarf. Yeah, you're pretty strong. So you take 5 damage.
Sorry, what's your total health?
Well, now I have 8.
No, I really. But you have 12 total?
I have a total of 16. I lost 3. I just lost 5.
Okay.
So you have 8. All right. So yeah. So now it is this thing kind of, it's like laying on top of Booker or a chair.
I'm gonna use my Gallic gun
Oh, dang.
on the right arm.
On the right arm, the same one that he went for.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll for it.
Really down top of your arm? Yeah, just get it off, please.
Oh,
Yeah, just
the whole body is.
Oh.
Like you ran and like lifted its arm and then just dropped like this, and so
Also,
you
a body
under-
slam.
like missed its arm and it like smashed you halfway.
I think you just kind of like straight
19.
off weight.
Whoa!
Basically, you a 19. All right.
Plus intelligence, right?
Mhm.
20.
All right, 22. Awesome. You hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. And it's critical. Go ahead and roll twice.
D10.
What are you?
No. D10. 3, and then roll again. 10. So 13.
Big. All right. Big. 13. So you got a 13 total.
Yeah.
13 total. Awesome. So yeah, you blast his arm with this energy blast, and it kind of just like starts ripping its flesh off, and it does 13 points of damage. Dang. Yes. So Pafu-pafu.
Okay.
Alright, so I look over at
Oh, sorry.
Pafu-pafu.
Quick question. Sorry. Did that knock him off of our dwarf?
No, I'm standing there. Yeah, but like-
No. No, it did not.
It did. Okay.
Go ahead and roll fun. Or tell me what you're doing.
Okay, so I look over at Pafu-pafu.
Mhm.
I go, listen, brother. I think there's one way that we can absolutely destroy this thing. We need a fuse.
I like where you're going. I'm down to do that.
So we got a fuse.
Oh, jeez.
If you want to use that, good.
18 and a 12.
All right. So yes, you guys fused successfully.
Yeah.
Okay. For one turn.
Alright.
Alright. Fusion! Ha! We are Pafu-pafu! We will kill you! And we'll do the Wolfang volleyball fist.
Awesome. Go ahead and.
Alright. So 15.
9.
You'll see it again
Six.
later. Adam. You'll
6.
see it again later.
So you add your strength. So I got 24,
6.
and he got 15.
All right. Awesome. Yes, you guys definitely successfully hit. 24 plus 15 was that?
39. Yeah.
49. Awesome.
39.
39. See what I mean? You guys could have said 60 and I would have.
We
Alright.
should have
So,
said 60.
big dice.
Go ahead and roll it down.
Alright. Your volleyball pistol.
It's on this D6.
3d6, okay.
3,
4,
4,
3, 3. So I got
4, 4.
7, 10, I got 12,
3, 4, 4. That would be.
and then 8, 11.
So each of you go ahead and roll.
So
again.
23, 29,
5.
and 34.
34. Awesome. Yeah, you guys do your volleyball gym canvas to it.
Wolfang fist.
Wolfing fist, and I mean it's just like a flurry of blows, and you like bump in the air, which actually pulls him off of. Actually
Gerald.
bump in the air, pulls him off of Gerald. So you have a go ahead and roll to like move.
7. Holy crap.
Add dexterity.
No,
Don't add dexterity. So you're kind of just dazed on the ground, but they do lift him off of you, and then you slam him like against the back wall, and do 34 points damage. All right, so
Is that your guys' ultimate then?
Yeah, that's a combination of both of our ultimates.
Okay.
all right,
The
so
fusion is a
now it's you.
Yeah, fusion is a skill.
I see the trouble Gerald's getting into, and I'd like to use my skill shot on him.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll for it.
It's the 20, right?
Mhm.
8.
Actually,
X plus 4, that's 12.
yes, you hit.
Cool.
You hit Gerald with the arrow.
It's a healing hour, don't worry.
What, you're healing?
Yeah. Like, wait, why would you do that?
What you out of your
So,
victory?
Gerald dies.
An arrow
Yeah,
lasts-
so it's a healing
It's a
arrow.
healing arrow.
Can I get a rip in the chat for Gerald?
Alright.
Okay.
I think we could all talk at once.
So it says 2d6, so I roll it twice for the amount that it heals it.
Yeah.
We got 2
Get 6.
and 3, so we got 5. 5 left back.
Awesome. All right. That was great, man. Thank you.
Woohoo! Way to go, feet.
And now Fig. Fig kind of like stands up, shakes his head, he's like, and then what? That's what he's saying in
Goblin.
Saying what?
Goblin
What just
knees.
happened?
Those 2
And,
are on my back.
he starts just like stomping around on his like 2 arms and just throwing his arms like in like this weird whirlwind bludgeoning attack. So I need everybody to roll for dodging or blocking.
Cool, we need a dodge.
Which one do you add? What do you add for that? Like, for dodge and block? What do you
So I
add?
got
Agility would
16.
be dodge, block.
Close.
Dodge would be agility, right?
Dodge is so dodge is
Defense.
dexterity.
9 plus 11, that
Block
would be
is
20.
9.
Oh,
You should only
Oh my
have 6.
9.
9.
And
I got a 19.
You have
Nice.
one stealth for
Five.
5
I think you added
Oh, and
2 for me.
Okay,
All right,
I'm the opposite. I think
did
you
you
got rid
forget?
of 2 of my endurance. How much endurance did you have?
I have
Okay. I'm
how-
pulling everybody's endurance down. I did the stats wrong. So you have the same amount of endurance as Corbin. Dad,
So you have 3?
Dad, you have 3
You have
endurance.
3 endurance.
How much endurance?
Well,
do you
now I
have?
have 3.
4, that's why I have written down. Where to go? Right there.
You have 2 endurance. You have 1 endurance. Eric, you have
0.
0 still,
Well, in
and
that case,
Garrett
I
has like.
Mm.
No, wait, no, I already.
Oh, I think we got rid of my agility and put.
Yeah, your agility and the
Yeah,
dexterity
no,
was in
it's
there.
real.
I only have 6 dexterity, so you should have only
The
had
block.
You got a 1. Oh, and then
You got it almost.
That's my
what did you
block.
roll for dodging?
I got 18.
I got 21, right? 11
No.
plus
My highest roll.
9.
11 plus 8 is 19.
That's
That's an 8. You got 8. 19. 19.
19, my bad.
Awesome. So,
I'm a senior, so I don't really care about my.
as he's like flopping around and going ham, he stands up and starts like walking on the opposite side of the arena as you are. So he misses Booker entirely, but he hits all 3 of you.
Oh, wow. Wait, quick question.
Yes.
Can I put my prayer of protection on?
Anybody?
Is it for everybody at once, or is it just?
You
it's
can
to one
on
person.
Justin.
Okay, I use my prayer protection on Justin.
I'll say so. It's an instant prayer protection, Justin. You feel like this weird sort of aid helping you dodge out of the way somehow. Corbin, you take 11 points of damage, and Colin, you take 9 points of damage. Bludgeoning damage. You guys just kind of slam into one of the wooden walls.
I have 9 health.
Oh,
now.
by the way, yeah, the arena is like a 10-foot
That would
type of,
be
like arena. So, and it's like smooth wood, kind of hard. I mean, smooth stone actually. Beneath, so you guys walk in like this, and the arena's like circled down underneath in the stone.
We were still fused, so that defused us on them to hit then?
Oh.
Is that what we're going to go with?
Yeah, so go ahead and take just what's the middle ground between that? I said 11 and 9, right?
yeah.
And just
Yeah.
take 10 points of damage.
What
each of
up
you.
there?
Okay.
And I will be at 9, right?
9?
Not 9,
You'd be at 11.
11. That's what I meant.
Yes.
And I'd be at 8. Because I was at 18 health.
Oh, yes.
I erased it and I was like, I'm going to play it off. But then I'm like, I'll be honest.
Good man, Colin. Good man. All right. Here we go. So he does that, and now it is Gerald's turn.
Opposite side of it, right?
It's on the other side of you, and he's facing the other direction.
I'm just gonna try to use a couple knives throughout the arm with the time. Not that arm.
All right.
Just my normal thing.
Okay. Go
My
ahead.
legs throwing swords.
You have advantage, so roll twice and take the highest roll.
9,
He got a nat 1 on the second.
Wow,
one.
Looker.
10.
All right. So you hit.
Obviously, there's
Go and roll it.
1, 4.
and like
Where? Oh,
Four.
4.
And we go 2 knives, right?
3.
Nice. I'm damage.
All right.
Wow, just in case they need like.
So these knives are kind of like
finding
lodge into like here on his arm, and the flesh has been taken away from like a key blast, and his right arm starts just like dangling uselessly at his side.
Nice.
All right, Sendero and Rat, what are you guys doing? Sorry, I totally.
That's okay. Yeah, we want to find like an escape, so that we know, basically how to get out of there. So that we can either go help them if we need to with the fig.
All right.
with the fig.
But either way, whether we need to help them with fig or not, we can get them and get out of there.
Alright, all I have to use are ultimates.
Unless
Corbin, I did. Yes.
Wait,
Jeez.
do I can't use my ultimate anymore?
Well, can we use vulnerable?
Hey, the other option, Eric, would be to. How heavily guarded is the king?
He doesn't actually seem to be guarded. So there's kind of like goblins. Like he's on this big kind of raised wooden platform, this big chair, made of goblin bones actually. And he's like beneath this platform, like all these goblins sing, but there doesn't seem to be any guard around him.
So the other option would be for us to go and put a knife to the throat of the goblin king. And
That's way down there.
You put a knife in the
Then you do Assassin's Creed, just dive
so
off
back
the
to the throat, it's knife in the eye.
Knife to the eye instead. All right, yeah.
You want to find no escape?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We just try to.
All right, so Eric wants to find an escape. All right, so you guys turn around or whatever to find an escape. Are you guys turning around? Or are you guys looking down, noticing for a while?
Oh, yeah.
No, we already checked all around and we didn't really see anything that, other than just the.
See, you did.
Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, that's technically not allowed to say that now. So that's one thing is you don't say that. We already checked all around. And
You have to
found
do
anything.
that.
You just say you ask me and then I tell you if you don't find anything. Basically, that's how.
Yeah, 'cause we don't want no purple dragons up in here.
Oh,
Because then it,
already.
like once I was DMing with Colin, and this lady was like, they're trying to raise an army, and she was like, "There's 1,000 somebody people in these caves in the mountains, and they're like wanting to help us." And I was like, "What?"
And then there's other kids
So I was
like,
like, "No, you can't."
and then the other kid was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go back to my hometown. It's only like
10 miles away.
yeah." I'm like, no,
No,
No.
it's not. So
because
yours is a very small version.
Oh,
That's why I haven't said anything. But an exact, that's like, so basically what you do is like,
Yeah.
when if you're to look down and you'd be like, no, we're gonna do this, or yeah, we'll look down, and then you can roll to look down, and then if you don't find anything, then you can turn around and do something else. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I had problems with that a lot.
Yeah.
Too. I think everybody does. Everybody's kind of like, I do this.
except not me.
Don't care.
yeah, because there's this one video, this one show where they do D&D, and this one guy, like this one lady came in, she said that she was being followed, and this one guy goes up on the tower, he's like, "Guys, she's not lying, I see them," and the DM's like, whoa, you can't say that you see
She's
them.
not lying. I see them. She
And
has been followed.
And so then this one other guy's like, "Yeah, I mean, what's the status on the purple dragon? I heard there's purple dragon." Because they just started making stuff up just to make fun of that guy. But it's just to show when you want to do something, you ask the DM, unless if it's like something that you actually have.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Awesome.
Yeah, so let's take a look down and see if, see what we can see, like,
Down below. All right. So as you guys are looking down, you hear this voice like just in between you guys, and he's like, "That's quite a show, isn't it?"
hey,
Yeah.
Yes. So in between you guys, I assume you guys both look over. In between you guys, there's this guy just kind of standing there. He's actually in like pretty just casual clothes, some pants and a shirt with some nice jacket over it. Olden styles, obviously. It's like a long jacket. Yeah. He's kind of just like standing, looking down at this arena where they're fighting, and he's like, "Oh, I'm B. Nice to meet you."
I'm Sender. Nice to meet you.
Sendero?
Sendero.
That's your name. No, you mean Sendero, right?
He's not there, right?
Like, oh, Sendero. Good to meet you.
Oh, hey, bud.
Hey, I'm gonna take the one.
What's up?
That one doesn't.
You're kind of tall.
Wait, you coming?
You're not funny. Oh, are these your friends down here?
Yeah.
It's like, you won't help get them out?
Sadly, yes.
Sadly, yes. Ouch.
Whoa, excuse me. I think my character.
Yes, we would like to save them before any damage comes to any of them.
Before they died, because they all
It's like, all right. Well, he whips this like rope out of his backpack and a net. He's got like this power. Whips this rope out of this this pack he has, and this net. Not very big, just like that in his hand. He's like, all right, here's a knot. We're gonna tie this, climb down, and I'm gonna save you all. Sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just need you to jump into the arena. Fish.
Fish. He's all on board with this. He's like a big
Fish. So chill about this. Like scrunching his eyebrows. What the heck?
Well, I mean, think about it. He has a lot of intelligence and wisdom. While I mean,
He just uses those weapons. He's like, here where I can fight.
So what's the plan once we like jump down and bring us all up
Yeah,
in the net?
I'm gonna kill everybody.
Kill everybody.
I'm just gonna kill them all. So I need you to be in the arena so that you don't die.
Oh, all the goblins?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill all the goblins.
Oh, sheesh. Wow. And then what do we do?
And then we're gonna get out of here. Let's do it. Let's die. He drops this rope on this platform. It hits the edge of the platform, wraps around it, and then like elongates into a bunch of ropes, and just kind of like spirals down in this weird flat like staircase straight into the middle of the arena. And he's like, "Cheerio, let's go!" And jumps onto this thing and just starts sliding down these ropes.
He jumped on first?
Yeah, he jumps.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so you guys jump down as well and
first.
start sliding down.
Do we need to roll to see if we jumped on, or are we good
No,
to?
that's a free action.
Oh,
So yes, you guys start sliding. I want each of you guys down here to roll perception. Yeah.
Oh, that's.
You put it.
Oh gosh, I got a 5.
7.
Oh, plus 2, so 7.
Oh,
Wow, we're not seeing any of this.
20.
Nat 20.
That's why.
Alright,
Saw it coming.
So you guys are pretty like engrossed in being attacked by this massive
Oh my
goblin.
sound right now. Yeah.
And but Corbin just is like looking up, and he just sees like these ropes with these guys like sliding down. Yeah, I don't know if you say anything or whatever.
I'll say something to Colin. I'll like,
Just go.
Who?
It's like, dude,
And you see Sendero. You see Sendero and Raph behind like this first guy who's coming down.
I'll say something to Colin. I'm like, hey brother,
Yeah, brother.
there's somebody coming down here.
What? What do you mean?
I think it's Sandero and Rat.
What? What? How naked? What?
He just
Oh, big fingernail.
Look at his fingernail! Come on! That's
let's see if you can
hilarious.
bring some too.
You want to fight
All right.
Started
Yeah,
with anything.
so they notice you guys coming down. This rope kind of like stops at this platform. There's like one rope going down, like into the arena, and you guys just come out like onto the edge of this platform. Sliding down. It's like, and he's just standing right there. All these goblins start noticing, obviously, because there's tons of them you guys are going past. And
Wait,
each of you
this
make
show
like
we
a
look-
dexterity saving throw for not being hit by like stones and stuff.
Hey, get out of the arena. Hey, you mean rotten tomato? Out of the arena.
17?
I got 12 minus 2, 10.
10. Awesome. All right, so
Yeah, -2.
both of
Is that-
you
is that
easily
30?
pretty much dodge hit by these stones that are flying everywhere. And you come to this platform, and B, he's like, yeah, B, I mean, yes, slide down. And we'll kill them all.
Came to a platform in the rope.
Okay, so you guys came to the platform, like the rope's kind of like flattened out to this weird platform, this magical rope. So he's like, all right, I need you to slide down. He actually hands you this his net, and he's like, all right, give you 10 seconds to get everybody onto this. Go.
Okay.
Use wind powers.
Okay. Joe. Pafu-pafu. Pafu-pafu.
That's so funny. You should totally like.
Everybody get under the platform.
All right, you slide down, right?
Yeah.
I need you two to roll.
You should use some like.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm gonna run late. Like, where?
Right here.
Oh,
all right, so you guys are sliding down, I assume, and then you get
13.
I think I know this before you slide down. You're about like 20 feet.
Yeah,
above
I'm
the
like yelling
platform.
it as I'm sliding down.
All right,
I
perfect.
kind of built one of those.
And then I'm using like my wind to bring him to the center.
Oh, that's awesome. Go for it.
Bye.
And add intelligence.
Gerald's like, no!
20. Nat 20.
20.
Oh,
Yeah.
7.
So even if you two don't notice, you got just shoved back with wind. Boom, 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 boom. And including Fig, though, the giant goblin, you got all shoved into the middle.
Oh, my brother,
And you two slide down this road. This Goblin King is like yelling like incoherent goblinoid, pointing at these guys, trying to like, I don't know, obviously he's mad or trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And what?
Say it.
Oh, we're done. Thank you, Abby.
I'm sorry, I broke your arm.
When you were looking down, did you roll like a 1
Did I roll
or
one?
something to make this dude pop up?
No, this is part of the quest. We've actually finally gotten to my planned stuff. So.
Yeah.
Just
Took
barely.
us long.
Proves like you had made this up on the spot.
Yes. Everything was except for this part, except for B. B's a babe. Anyway, yes, you guys. Emily just texted me. All right.
Who?
Emily Cheney, our cousin.
Oh.
Guys, I have a second girlfriend. And Emily.
Oh, do it. That is your cousin.
So
That's kinda
you
weird.
slide down, and you have like this little net. Obviously, it's not big enough to cover everybody. It's probably like 6 feet in length. So what do?
I volunteered.
Oh, okay.
You have like 5 seconds.
So I put the net on one side of us, and then I use my force field to enclose everybody else.
All right. What do you mean?
Except for,
what do you mean you put the net on like one side? Do you like this or whatever?
Yeah.
All right. So as you do that, this net just kind of like elongates like huge and just makes this big, huge like tent-like net that covers you all. And then like the net just starts glowing like this blue, and like these weird forces, little bubbles of forces like close in these little gaps. So like you guys can see everything outside the net, but it's like you guys are covered in some blue net.
Is
And
Fig
then
still in with us?
Yes, Big's still
Big's
there.
still in there.
Big!
Big's inside the net.
We got Big.
No way.
Yeah.
We got
The
Big.
wind just pushed you off
Okay.
to the center.
Did I go down with that?
Yeah, you went down.
Oh, there you go.
You're down. You're right. You're right.
We got
There.
Big.
All right. So, B is standing on this platform. He yells something that you guys can't hear. You can actually hear everything inside the net is like muffled, kind of like weird, like slow motion sounds almost. And then he like jumps off this platform like this cannonball position and explodes.
B does?
Yeah, B.
Hey!
So
Holy crap.
he glows, this blinding white light just goes everywhere. You guys can't see anything. It kind of fades away. As it fades away, you see that like the entire arena is basically gone. All the wooden platforms are gone, and it's just all been like demolished. And B is like laying on the ground next to your net, and kind of just like unconscious.
He's naked.
You think? I hope he's not, but I mean.
He is butt naked. No.
Who has healing?
My one skill shot is that's done one.
But
I
right now,
So you
Big just kind of like goes like this and like whaps you all. So everybody roll dexterity saving throw.
It's 30.
I did for this. 15. Wow, that's a.
Yes.
20.
25.
25.
I got 18.
I got it.
21.
We're all fine.
We are all 50.
Wait,
You were
wait,
15.
wait, catch the- What?
I got 20.
No. I got 20.
Who got below a 20? All right.
What'd you do, Dad?
So his
17 minus 2.
his hand, I mean, his arm on like one side gets like caught in this net and kind of stops, and then the other side he whaps you three.
Wow, what a jerk.
Each of you take.
Is this Fig?
This is Fig inside the net.
Oh, this is Fig. I thought this was Beast. I was like, what? I thought it just blew up.
No, not me.
Okay.
This is Fig. He's inside the net, and he just goes like this with both arms, both of his huge 8-foot-long arms, you know, to whack you all. And this side he's caught in this net, which Pafu-pafu, Rat, and Gerald are on. And then the other arm just whaps Sendero, Oofap, and Fumigi. And you each take you each take 10 points of damage.
10? Ooh, dang.
I'm at 1.
You're at 1. So
You were already at 1 or now you're at
Oofap, you fall unconscious. So he like whaps you. The net kind of pulls open on that side, shrinks back to a small thing. You guys kind of slam into this. Oh, there's no more wall anymore. You guys fly to the edge of this stone platform. Oh, I guess it is a stone wall. Oh yeah. You guys slam into the stone wall.
Because just the wood's gone, right?
Yep, Oofap, you fall unconscious. You 8 health, right?
I got 7.
Yeah, you have 7. Actually, not awesome, but awesome.
Yeah.
And then Sendero, you have 12 health.
I have 12 left, yeah.
All right. So yes. Now we're gonna start Booker. Your turn.
He's still alive, right?
Yes. He's still in line.
Is he like really injured or is he still going hard?
He's definitely. You guys have definitely done a lot of damage to him. And one arm. Oh, his right arm is now hanging loose. Like it's useless basically. So like he has these 4 arms. Whack with 2 on this side. He's kind of like laying on the ground. Whack with 2. Whack with 1, and his front right arm is useless.
Is he laying down on his back?
On his stomach.
Where am I?
Ooh.
Where he is?
You dodged on the right side. So if he's right here, and he's like this, swung his one arm over here because one of them's useless. Pafu-pafu, Gerald, and Fumigi dodged, and then
No, Fumigi got it.
I got it, yeah.
And then you guys all dodged here right here on this right side, and you guys slammed into this wall, and Pafu-pafu's unconscious.
So I like run up to him, jump up, and finish off his arm.
Oh, yep, go ahead.
16.
Yeah.
Awesome, yes, you hit. You can add strength and dexterity as well.
19.
I mean, strength, yeah. And you are how?
I'm just gonna jump off his back and like
Against the wall.
With like knives or what do you call
two
it?
of my knives. Yeah.
2 of your knives. Awesome.
I just hold him in my hand.
And you're stabbing into like the top of the arm or whatever. Okay.
Try to like get off, I guess.
Yes, you hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. D4s.
Oh yeah, 1. Oh, I'm gonna get some D4. 4. 2.
Okay. So yes, it his arm just kind of like the sinew and the bone there just kind of like tears, and he stands up and his arm just kind of like hangs loosely on some skin, and then just flops and slams. And he's just like got your blood out of that arm all over you, all over you.
Taking a bath.
Blood bath. Yes, and now it is Rat's turn. Go ahead, Rat. Oh, you're gonna cannon him. Awesome, go ahead and roll for it.
His ultimate? 9.
9. Oh,
Does he add anything?
you had accuracy.
So 11.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh, what do I roll?
You should have.
Do you have damage on there? I'm sure you roll a d4 and then you roll like a d8 when it explodes.
11.
Which, by the way, it will explode and like he's right next to it and you're next to it and pops up pretty near. It does explode.
So what do we do?
I guess you can choose not to if you right now.
Okay, yeah, I'll choose not to.
All right, what are you doing then?
Shoot him in the face.
He's standing up on like his 3 arms right now, so he's kind of like leaning on this one, and then just 2 like back arms are down below you. All right, go ahead and shoot him in the face roll.
11.
11. Add accuracy.
13.
You hit. He's pretty huge. Go ahead and roll for damage.
D6.
Mm-hmm.
3.
9 damage. Awesome. So you shoot him in the face. He like hits him on his cheeks and he growls like really bad. He's like bleeding out of his face now. And he tries to swipe at you. Go ahead and roll to dodge.
11. Plus dexterity.
Or so.
15.
15. Awesome. So he hits you with his front arm. Boom. Like this. Kind of a glancing blow, but he still hits you and it does 4 damage.
What's he health at?
Eric has 12 health total.
Total? Dang!
Woo! Eric has 12 health.
How much health do you have right now?
He's got 5 now. So we got 5. You're at 1. You're at. What are you at? 8. Gerald, what's Gerald at?
13.
Yeah, because he healed.
That's right. Yeah, I was gonna say if there's really yeah.
All right, so yeah, he hits you back. You kind of like stumble on the ground. Go ahead and roll dexterity to stay standing. Yes, you stay standing. All right, Sendero, it's your turn.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll to recover. So endurance and roll.
This with endurance.
Mm-hmm.
19 plus 3.
Awesome. Yes, you recover very. I mean, you like slam into this wall,
But you like
and then
stay
you just like
standing.
kind of land on your hands and knees and get up really fast. And now you're taking care. Go ahead.
Okay, so then I want to hit him with what? With a fireball.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll.
Because that's
Okay.
what fireball sound like. It's like a
So
little
12.
like take it.
Plus your intelligence.
Plus my intelligence?
Yeah. So 19.
19.
Oh, yes, you hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Which one?
Whatever
should have
says, say
D8. So D8.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
D8.
1.
It's like glance in the time, but it's like a baby fireball.
Baby fireball sputters out. No, your fireball like comes and you like tries to like kind of dodge the other way or like hit it somehow, and it just kind of like glances off of him and burns him.
Okay.
Go ahead. Oofap, go ahead and roll. With
Are they
endurance.
still combined?
No,
No,
they
we-
separated.
After he hit us the first time, we separated.
Oofap, go ahead and roll to recover. So add endurance.
Endurance, 3.
He got that one.
So yeah, you are still unconscious. Pafu-pafu. Your turn.
Okay. So Corbin and I did or Oofap, and Pafu-pafu did the Wolfang volleyball fist.
Mhm.
Can I still do Wolfang fist? Or was that after?
I'll give you. No, you can't. Not
Okay.
this time. Sometimes
I'll just
maybe you'll be able.
Okay.
Not right. You are too fatigued though.
Okay. I am going to Jan Ken fist him.
All right, go ahead and roll for it. Jenkin fist, as in like rock paper scissors.
Yeah.
All right, so you won't be able to hit his eyes because his eyes are standing off the ground like 12 feet. His head is right now.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 feet. I guess he's kind of slunched over. He's like this, and like his eyes are like 10 feet off the ground. But you can like punch or like his body or one of his arms. So you won't get any damage from poking, but you will get damage from a punch and slap. So go ahead.
Actually, I'm going to save that
All right, I'm gonna say that. Awesome.
because my brass knuckles just do the same thing anyways.
Okay.
Can I do like double punch to like his elbow and like a kick?
So his front arm, I'm assuming, like his left front arm, the only front arm left.
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead and do that.
Oh wow. 12.
12.
Yeah.
Awesome. You hit.
Oh wow.
He's recovering from being blasted by a fireball. He did dodge, but he's like.
So 2, 5, and then do you want me to roll the d6 for a kick also?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, so 10.
The 10 total damage.
Hmm.
Awesome. So his arm kind of like buckles in, and he kind of collapses. Like his arm doesn't break, but he collapses onto like his elbow. So right now his head is at like head of you. You know, there's some short ones.
It's a fun part.
Go ahead.
Some short ones.
Give me these shirts.
So I used my skill shot. I don't know how long ago that was. Can I use that again? Is that available to me?
Yes.
Let's see. Hang on. If he's at head height,
I think you can do that. Like, I'm pretty sure you can do the skill shot like 5 turns of battle, basically.
oh, is that how it is?
We'll make it that 5 turns per battle. We'll make it 4 turns. 4 turns per battle. You can use a skill shot.
What's okay? I know I shoot. You're good. What were you at? You're at 5 now, right?
Yeah.
He's at 1. You're at 8. Wow, we're pretty low. Dang it. I can't shoot everybody.
I'm at 12.
You're 12. Oh, okay. You have to.
For help.
For help, yeah. Okay.
Your ultimate, when you shoot somebody with your ultimate teammates, it does heal them and
Okay.
add strength bonuses.
Oh, okay.
So if it hits like an enemy, it's like targeted attack. So there's some people that have, like, for instance, Dad's fire wind tornado, fire tornado. It's like Dad has this thing called targeted attack where it like targets enemies. Like he knows who he's gonna hit. It doesn't just like do something and just damage everybody.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you have a targeted attack as well, which people you want to be healed and people you want damaged will get damaged or healed by your arrows, basically.
And tell me which arms are still active.
He just has his left front arm and his two back ones that he stands on, kind of.
Okay.
But he's like kneeling down, kind of, or elbowing down, I guess.
Okay, I guess I will use my ult then. I'm gonna use. Can I do 2 shots? One on
So
rat.
you're right here.
Yeah.
Oh, you just shot Eric?
Your ultimate shoots like my dad's.
Like this bit.
Yeah. So instead of like a flurry of blows, it like shoots multiple arrows, like 5 arrows, like one in the center, exactly where you're aiming, and then 2 to either side. So.
Okay, let's see who's.
So
okay,
technically, you could come like stand right behind him.
Yeah.
And shoot him with like the 2 arrows going this way. The 1 arrow would hit him. Actually, the 3 arrows would hit him or something like that. So you can do kind of what you want, like that.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna get behind him. I'm gonna get behind him so I can shoot him.
All right. So you get behind the collapsed oofap.
Nice.
And shoot this arrow. Roll for it. These.
20.
Yes. 20. All right. Yes.
Oh, yes.
So instead of like 5 magic arrows, actually like these 7 magic arrows branch out from your bow. like it was very magnificent. Exactly. These 7 magic arrows like blast out. 2 hit Corbin for 2d6 each healing damage. So he's
1. Oh, sorry. And 1.
and two each. So go ahead and roll again for the second arrow.
4. Okay. Getting you up there. And 4. Okay. That's
One hits Pafu-pafu, comes up to this side. Hits Pafu-pafu. Hits Sendero.
Sendero. Okay.
Yes.
1.
And again, each one's 2d6.
And 5. Okay.
6. You're healed 6.
Cool, I'm at.
What's that? You're
No,
healed
for you.
6 damage.
Oh, I'm at 11.
And then the other.
Healed 6
Oh,
damage.
yeah.
You're healed 6 damage. And the other 4 just hit, like one in the face, one in the shoulder, one in the side, one in the waist. Big over here. So go ahead and roll for damage on each.
All D6s.
Pig's getting healed too?
No,
Yeah, killed.
Damaged.
So 5. Yeah. I'm gonna heal enemy.
He's gonna hit him with 4 arrows.
I hit him with all 7 arrows.
I hit him with
So I got 5,
7.
a 4, a 3. Don't do 2 and a 1, please. A 3.
Alright.
And 1 more. And a 1.
And a 1.
Well, a 3, 2, and 1.
Awesome. So you do that much damage to. I didn't count. I just wrote it down. 16 damage to Fig. Magical arrow damage, and he just like collapses completely onto the ground and closes his eyes, and now he's just kind of like breathing slowly.
He's going to sleep.
Sleepy.
He's going to the farm.
Yeah, heal.
The arrows just kind of like rip into him.
Bro, you're
At this
supposed to
point,
build
like
him.
B stands up. Oh, I gotta give B character.
B. I forgot about B. Wait. Maybe an arrow hit B now where he's at.
No. B, I think.
No.
Oh, no.
He's collapsed over here. B stands up and he's kind of weary, whatever. He's kind of weary, but he's like, let's go, we gotta go. Or this is an accent. Let's go, we got
Let's go. We go.
So, yeah, and then he starts like running out. He starts running out of this. He starts not running, like hobbling almost out of this thing. You can definitely tell he's like really he's kind of slow, but he starts like hobbling this way. Follow me, let's go, Mike. Come on.
So they do that. We got to do that for me.
Yeah. We've got to roll for recovery. After go ahead and roll with advantage. So we'll start and take a high roll.
14.
Well, I should say that.
12.
17.
All right, 17. Awesome. Yes, you recover as these arrows, when these arrows like blast into you, and you
Oh, my still adventurer.
Yes. So you guys are all okay, and what do? What's his face is definitely like bloodied and injured. One of his arms is on the ground, more bleeding, and he's just not doing anything.
Oh, I'm
and
just gonna
B
kill him.
is running now. So you kill him. All right.
You kill
how do
Booker
you kill
wants
him?
to kill him.
It is his turn.
Killing who?
Yeah,
Killing
Booker!
He's killing Fig. He's holding on the ground. He's gonna finish him off. Go ahead and roll.
Put him down, William.
Go ahead and roll with advantage to hit wherever you're hitting.
One more
Roll
shot.
again with advantage.
Net 20.
17 works too. 17 plus whatever your strength. All right, strength. And you're hitting
So
him
20.
with your shunker.
Ow.
Where are you hitting him?
Is this kind of
He's a
a
jumper.
putting him out of his misery kind of thing, or a vengeful thing?
My vote.
I'm just
He got smashed by this nasty smelling, massive forearms of goblinoid with no legs.
I think
He's
it's
pissed off.
misery.
Yes, all right. So you shunt him, and he just kind of like gives this weird like howl, and then dies.
Yeah.
Stops breathing.
Oh.
All right, so
I
go
feel bad for
ahead
him.
and this little baby form goblin finds that. No. I'm kidding.
Then we murdered him.
Hey, you ripped your face.
So now what do you guys do?
He's a face hugger.
Can we search him? Can we search for? Do we know if this thing has anything I want?
No. On the other side of this stone platform, so B's like yelling at you. He's like, God, we gotta get out of here. I mean, I killed all the goblins here, but there's a billion more in this heaven. Let's go. So he's like kind of yelling at you guys, and this big hand. Oh, so you're searching around. Everybody roll for perception.
Oh, I was just more of a question.
Kicking him in the face.
Well,
Five.
so it is. Yeah. You want to everybody roll for perception for looking for stuff?
You wanna roll?
Ten.
This one is yours. This is mine.
You add perception.
I got 11.
You got 11.
No,
You got 10 perception.
Oh.
He got
I
5.
You got an 8.
11,
Oh, I got 8.
8, 11,
16.
16.
Yeah.
All right, so Dad, you notice like up where the goblin throne used to be, part of it's still intact. There's like wood like everywhere, broken things, dead goblins all over the place. You see, laying on the ground next to the throne of the king is his crown.
Oh, I was even going to say, let's search for the ground. Pick it up.
That's really the only thing of value you guys see besides like dead goblin guts.
I grabbed all of those that I could find.
Yeah, it's not good.
Dude, that's what I would do. I would totally do that.
Yeah, so you guys climb out this this weird like arena. I think you guys can just get there free climbing. You guys climb out. Dad runs over and grabs it. Dad, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity what?
Saving throw.
A giant rock descends and crushes you.
All right. So as you go to grab the crown, actually you grab the crown, and this hand of the Goblin King like reaches over this edge. He kind of like pulls himself up. You can see like he's charred a lot, like on one side of him. His face is kind of like half a bone, and like he like grabs you and starts like pulling you towards him. He's like, "Give me my crown," and like it's like really creepy. And then as you touch the crown, though, you like hear this voice inside of your head, and it says like, "You're not a goblin. You're not a goblin." So
I
what?
recognize that he's not a goblin.
Well,
the king.
no, that's what the crown says to you.
Oh.
The crown in your head says,
Oh.
"You're not a goblin."
Just kill the
So
Okay.
what do you do? When you are being grappled by the king, he's like squeezing your arm really hard, the arm that you grabbed the crown with. Actually, roll to not let go of it.
Not let go of the
Crown as he like grips your arm. It'd be a strength check.
6.
4. Yeah, maybe
4.
it's just-
All right. So yeah, you hear this voice in your head. He grabs your arm and like twists it and like is squeezing it, and you drop this crown. Immediately as you drop this crown, the king lets go of you, and tries to reach for the crown. You can go ahead and roll to beat him to it, or be a dexterity throw. I mean agility dice check. And he is like hanging off the edge of like this stone platform, like with one arm, like half of his body's up, half of it's hanging. So obviously he's having problems like holding himself up and trying to get the crown at the same time. So
Oh, okay.
6.
6.
6.
Minus 2. So 4.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you both, I rolled 4 as well. You both grab it at the same time.
I'll get in there. Fire blast his face.
Yes. Boom.
I can just kick him off. Yeet.
Yes. Let me grab one. What are you doing, Dad? What do you want to do?
Okay, well,
Fireball.
that's what I would do.
That's what I would do. Is there any way I can assist by shooting an arrow at the king? Am I in line of sight?
Yeah, you guys can.
Can
Like,
I
we're all over here like watching.
Yeah, go
Got
ahead.
it!
Can I murder
You guys, I see the gap.
Is there-
around over there? But you can shoot an arrow. Yeah.
Is there something that I understand about the value of having the crown with us?
Oh, so you being a wizard know that this is a intelligent item, which is like a sentient being inside an item, often possessing unique magical powers.
Ooh, sounds good. Sounds good.
So so intelligent items, also you being a wizard, intelligent items have a purpose as they're created. So this go ahead and roll and give me intelligence. I mean, give me a wisdom check. Roll and add wisdom.
11 plus 4, 15.
15. All right. So you can tell that this is like a kind of like an evil intelligent item. Maybe unbeknownst to it, but its purpose is not aligning with good. Does that make sense? So it maybe doesn't know that it's evil or good. It just knows what its purpose is, and to serve its purpose, this one might be evil. But a purpose, how intelligent items work is like, say that this is an evil one, and if you have it, you can tell it to do something, and like say cast a magical spell it has, and if it's against its purpose, it will try to roll against you, and then, or it would try to like willpower against you, and if it wins, then it can control what you do. Basically. So they are very valuable. Does it go for a lot of money?
Can it tell him what its actual purpose is?
Yeah, if he asked it, or he let him. And the only thing he heard is like, "You're not a goblin." Kind of just like that. Wait, you're not a goblin. What is that? And then you let go of it, and now you're grabbing it again. Oh,
And we grabbed it at the same time.
yes, you grab it at the same time. The goblin king like looks at you in the eyes and like says something in goblinoid. You can tell there's like hatred in his eyes and like he like lusts for this crown or whatever. And says something in goblinoid, and then this crown is like, stop worrying. Sorry. That's what you hear.
Hey, stop.
Get the crown.
Murder him.
You can go ahead and shoot an arrow.
Because it's really valuable.
Do I have a good line of sight of the goblin? So I don't want to hit him if I roll a 1.
So basically, this is where
Fig's dead.
Fig
goblins.
is dead. So
I love
Pops is
Fig.
over here. Everybody else kind of came out this direction. Pops was the only somebody that noticed anything of value or anything to find. So you guys are kind of all right here, and the Goblin King is on this side of Pops, like grinding his arm.
So I don't really have a line of sight.
Yeah, so you will roll with disadvantage.
So let's take the lowest number of the 2 rolls I get, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oof. I don't know if I want to risk shooting you.
Do it on your cool.
Dude.
Cool kids are doing it.
As well as if anybody else wants to take an action, you can.
I want to shoot him with my galleon. Well, I become the king.
Let's see.
I want to see if I can make it there. Like run back over there.
You can make there like in turn, but a lot can happen in turn. You know?
Well, because
Yeah, you don't want an instant reaction right now. Kind of like
Okay.
shooting something.
Well, I'll
I'll never shoot.
I want to see if I can do prayer protection for him if these guys
Okay, yeah.
take a shot.
Can you do prayer protection and then I'll take a shot?
Yeah, so he'll give you +5 to. He'll give Dad +5 to like not be by the arrow at the still path to the king.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. So his prayer protection works then.
Dad does have like. How much health do you have? 12 health right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, shot 6.
Oh, and he has +6.
I'm-
Oh, but everybody tell me the current health level, please.
I'm at 7.
19.
For what?
Five. Oh, right.
11. Oh, hell.
How much health do you have? 5.
Normally
Pafu-pafu, how much health do you have?
11.
11. Sendero,
18.
Gerald,
13.
Pafu-pafu,
8.
McGee.
7.
All right.
Okay. So if he has prayer protection, I'll take a shot.
Okay, go ahead and take a shot.
10. 13
13.
or 12. So.
And then an accuracy.
Oh, accuracy is +4, so lowest would be 16.
All right, so you kind of hit. I can roll and not be hit. Just tell me a blank roll.
6.
And you add 5.
So it's 11.
All right, so you don't get hit. The arrow kind of like flies past you. Slants into the goblin feet. It's just like and he's like, and then he like starts falling off this platform, but he does not let go of the crown. So, yes, he's falling backwards, like 500 pounds of goblin. What do you do?
Okay, so I hold on.
Sorry. I'm trying my best.
I hold on and hit him with a fireball.
All right, go ahead.
Well, you probably shouldn't hit him. You should probably like.
What? And
Can you just do just like an Indian burn on the guy's arm as he's going?
I just cut off
Just like, yeah, just take him down.
his arm. Like an ambit.
Give a 9. With what?
We do it
So
for him?
I think I have it.
fireball on his face. Like,
Yeah,
he falls down.
I could do that.
It's like already burnt though. Would you feel it?
Half of it
15.
plus 7.
Oh, wow. You definitely did. Go ahead and roll for damage. And what?
7.
And it's a critical. So go ahead and roll again.
Dad, do you?
3.
10 points.
Wow.
Do you not?
My like he had to hit 10 points damage
Do you
or he
not?
wouldn't let go. All right. So yeah, you hit the. He's like falling back. You hit him with a fireball in his face as he's like kind of sliding off this platform, and he like screams again, lets go of this crown, and scrambles to try to get a hold, and then falls off. Wow. You just hear a scream as he falls down.
Is the crown falling?
No, Dad has a crown.
Quick, run back.
All right. So now B is like, "Hey, guys, are you dead?" He like runs back in. He's like, "Fine, we got to go now." Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Okay, so I went over to where everybody else is.
All right, perfect. So you run over. B throws his magical rope on the ground, and it makes a staircase, a spiral staircase. Actually, no. Yeah. Okay. He throws it on the ground. It shoots up into the air, and breaks into. How many people are there?
I'm acting a hate.
Is there 70 people? Oh yeah, B's one of the people.
No, he's not
We only
one
have
of the
6 players right now. All right. These like 7 ropes shoot up into the air, connect to the platform you guys were at originally, and like these loops at the end. And B grabs one and just shoots him up, all the way up to this. So it
Nice.
just shoots up all the way up to the platform.
Okay, I grab one of the loops also.
All right.
Yeah, grab
Yeah,
loops.
so everybody just grabs loops.
Yep.
Everyone.
Everyone's going for not letting
I was
go.
like, I'm thinking the champion of the goblin.
I wrap my tail around Gerald.
19 for not letting go. Let's go.
I think we should split.
Yeah, as you grab the rope, it kind of like binds up your arm and just rips you up.
Rips your arm.
Yeah, that one. It rips your arm.
I grab it with my tail, so that way I can at least grow at the bottom.
I do the same thing.
He's a lizard
Oh my
sense.
god. Alright. Yeah, so you guys all grab these ropes, put you up to this platform. And B leads you down like this twisting type of thing, twisting platform. Twisting tunnels away from the goblin thing. You guys hear shrieks behind you, lights kind of flickering off the walls down the tunnels. And he leads you down these series of tunnels until he gets to like this bigger cavern where a bunch of goblins are swarming like in kind of like the direction you guys are swarming in. And on the opposite side of this bigger cavern, you can see like this opening, which is very bright. You can't see anything else. You get used to like
The cave dark. Yeah.
so it's pretty bright outside. But yeah, all these goblins, you guys are coming out. You guys are like, thank you. What's up, babe?
You have it on your phone.
Do I have Netflix? I don't have Netflix on my phone.
Where you going? Do you have Netflix on your phone?
Did somebody bring a charger? Because I forgot to.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Charger for what kind of phone?
I have.
Where did
I
my
have
charger?
iPhone charger.
So did you get yours plugged in, Brigham?
No.
Does anybody have an iPhone charger?
Yeah.
Corbin had it.
USB. I don't have a 45 slot for USB if you need.
It's right there. I put it over there because I need to charge my phone.
Okay, yeah, that is that.
That's my iPhone charger.
Oh, okay, let's plug Brigham's phone
Will you
in.
hand me just the charger cord? I have a Anyway,
We'll just plug it in.
I use it for DD. Like I have stuff on here that I need.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I have a socket right there. It's got one more.
Well, I have this. I have
Oh,
this.
okay.
I don't need plugged in. I just have
Okay.
this.
No, just.
You gotta roll if
It's
if
not
the
hard
charger.
enough.
Never asking for my.
Brigham, you gotta
I'm going
roll.
to walk over here.
Brigham,
Yeah, roll.
you gotta roll if the charger works.
And the charger explodes in his hand, and it's useless.
Oh, dang it.
I got a 13,
I
so it
got
should
a
just
6
charge
plus,
regular
it
pace. I got a 15 for it.
It works.
So it won't blow up quite.
I got a 7.
I got
Rolled like a D1.
I got
Alright,
electrocuted by
yeah,
the.
so you guys are coming out. There's like this big
Cut in.
opening here in the wall, and then you guys are coming out. There's like this wall. It's like there's like weird tunnels leading off in different directions, and you guys are coming through almost like this main tunnel, and goblins are like swarming out of these.
Nobody's watching. Oh, but you're recording it, right?
Yeah.
We won't watch it later. Anyway, goblins are like swarming out of these things behind you as you are running out. They're throwing like many stones, shooting like these weird sharp objects. Everybody roll a dexterity saving throw. There are lots of dexterity saving throws.
There you go.
So that we all dexterity.
You got
I got a
20.
I got a 9.
Oh, yeah. Recommended it.
19.
No,
Shoot,
You got that
pierce
one?
through the eye. of one goblin.
I got a 9.
You have 9.
That's part of the
19.
other.
19.
That's part of the other.
I got.
What do you got to it?
Dexterity.
Dexterity, so I got
18.
goblin. So
5.
you get like
With the dexterity.
I got 10.
There got 10. Awesome. So,
six,
Booker, you
7,
actually stumble,
8,
and
9,
several rocks hit you at the same time as you stumble.
Because they're all lives.
You take 8 points of damage.
Oh!
And just like a rock, like you like there's like a pummel of rocks. I just assume that you're in the
Yeah,
back.
there's just like one
You're just
goblin.
like in the
and
back, and like all these
This
rocks are
is
just
the
hitting
real
you.
world. Rock hurt.
They stoned prophets to death, boys. As you like stumble and slam your face on the ground as well, kind of like roll a little bit.
Like skid a little bit.
Yeah, so you're
You and a goblin.
and then Dad, you get hit by a few stones, and you take just 2 damage.
Two what?
2 damage.
So it's
I
not 8.
rolled for damage. I rolled 2 and you got 8. All right. Anyway, you guys, yeah, you guys run out. I want Booker to roll for recovery, and if somebody wants to help him, we'll as
Hey,
I want to help him.
All right, Eric, go ahead and roll for us.
Wait, what?
Brandon rolled the
Add?
nat 20.
You added to
Okay, well, I rolled a 6.
or strength.
Brandon rolled the nat 20, so.
We're not here, is it?
Oh,
He goes in and saves Booker.
There's this girl coming out with the goblins. Four and six. Yeah, you have two out. You guys run. This goblin swarm just beat behind you. Trying to swarm out. Yeah, B-Man's in there. Sorry. You guys come out.
catches it.
Here, have a embrace this.
The one strategy that I roll, and it's not.
Wait, Booker, how much health do you have? 5, dude, you're gonna die.
Hey, that's what I have.
Oh, really?
I thought that this whole time.
Are you serious?
I had 5.
Eric, you just
I
died.
know you
idiots.
when I no, because
Brain.
Brigham never told me what I should add for arrow.
Wait, what? Did I hit you?
No.
Oh, no, I don't think I hit him. I think I hit Colin and.
You hit Quinn.
Oh, cool. I hit
Sindero.
Corbin. Sindero, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
What the frick, Justin?
Dude, I couldn't reach
He couldn't.
short range shot.
Because whatever his face was on.
It's
Fig was in the way.
All right. Do you guys mind if we extend until like 4:30? Anybody care?
I'm good. I actually hold my 7. But
Like really? That's
I
fine.
may need to leave, like, yeah.
We can.
All right. Just because they haven't played it all, we're just going to It's 2:21. Okay.
Yeah, I know that.
Sounds good. You can leave whenever you want. I just don't. Yeah.
So I'm not happy I'll put. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you guys are running. There's this swarm of goblins behind you. You know, hundreds of goblins kind of climbing all over each other to get to you. They're just feet behind you. You guys approach this opening. It looks like to be this short tunnel that leads out into like a meadow pasture type of place, like more like a meadow. With there's like this big forest behind it, and this well-worn path. No, maybe not well-worn path. This nice path. Yeah, this nice trail leading out of this tunnel, as well as.
Freezer. For a second. A joy.
I gotta find it. I have a picture of what you
Hey, who has the? Did anybody end up getting the crown?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Now I've got it.
Sindero.
Oh yeah.
Sindero.
Sindero.
Senderio.
And from as you guys are running out of this tunnel, from atop of the tunnel, this head pokes down, and it is
Gerald just.
it is a massive dragon head.
Bro, you're freaking shielding.
I think you're too short.
No!
Fine, I'll use my shield thing.
I'll throw him.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, didn't see there, bud.
Anyway, you guys are like running out. And in front of you, hangs down. What were you saying?
Oh, no, go ahead.
It hangs down, opens its maw, and just blasts.
It's what?
Opens its mouth, its maw.
Oh.
Opens its maw and blasts this huge cone of red and white fire just as you all in the cave. So what are y'all doing?
Is this a target? Is this a target thing? Like,
Force field.
Yeah, go ahead and do the instant force field.
Okay.
a 2.
2.
So 9 total.
You start like announcing this. I mean, you start like saying your spell or whatever because it's like a vocal spell, and
It's silence.
this like cone of fire hits you before you finish saying it.
Oh shoot!
It just blasts all around all of you. I'm just gonna use this as my dragon really fast.
Oh, peachy.
Things are coming out of this cave.
It's a peachy dragon.
Oh, he's just
Beautiful.
oh.
There's the dragon.
Here, you could use this right here.
That's true move.
This is better, I think. It's
You
smaller.
could use the camera.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, you guys yeah, this fire like engulfs all of you as well as the cave beyond. Just white and red fire. But you guys just feel kind of like this weird warm sensation, but no harm comes to
That's
you.
the holy
No
ghost.
burning?
Yeah, no burn.
This guy has the power of the priesthood.
As the white and red fire just engulfs everything. When it stops breathing fire, the dragon like drops down, and you guys see this dragon drop down in front of you, as well as there are just like charred remains of hundreds of goblins behind you.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, Garrett.
Running away.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were just holding. I thought
He's just holding
I thought
it
you
there.
were passing.
That dragon was where?
That was the dragon reaching its head down outside of the cavern that you guys were running. That bee was leading you out.
Garrett just takes it.
I thought you were passing.
No, I'm trying to show it to
Anyway,
the people
so
at
that's
home.
the dragon. Maybe I'll just leave this out as the character.
That's freaking dope.
Anyway, you guys come out of the cave. Bee is like laying on the ground, just like in this meadow next to this dragon. Goes up and like sniffs him, and he like pets him. And he's like, "Thanks, Ash. We needed that." And he's just like laying there,
What did you say?
scratching the dragon's chin. Y'all are coming out. Yes.
What did you say the dragon's name was? Ash? Ash?
Ash.
Rash. Ash Ketchum.
Ash.
That's what I was thinking of. I was like, what was the character name? Ash.
What color? Like, what? Green, red, white?
Just red and white.
Red, white?
Red and white flame. And it's like sniffing, kind of like a bee right now.
Yellow.
What are you guys doing?
So with that,
Whoa.
that anyway, is that like a
No.
helpful thing, or is just okay? Just
You felt like this weird warm sensation and like this big rush, almost like wind, but like big wind blasting in you. But like
I speak to B-Man. I thank him for saving us. And I tell him that we are looking for the reason why there's so many disappearances when people come over and say.
Don't tell him.
Ask him why there's all these
Yeah,
disappearances.
ask him if he knows
He
why.
knows.
Yeah, well, no, I'm telling him why we were in the cave.
let's like talk like this is real. So go ahead and like say what you're saying.
This is not good. No,
No. Ask him. No, I'm telling him. This is my thing. I pull out a script. Since the dawn of time, man has been venturing. But that's besides the point. We're looking for
Wildland Atlantis. That's what the king charges.
Land of Glantia. So we're looking for the reason why the Land of Glantia is closed.
Oh, I said. Did you say Land of Atlantis? Did I guys tell you?
You texted that, but I don't think you
I
said it.
did text. Did I say that you guys don't know what it's called?
I think you said it was like a nearby kingdom, nearby.
I said that you guys know.
Because you did-
don't really know
You did send out a text saying Land of Glantia.
All right, so
That's the reason why.
why did Land of Atlantis close?
Yeah. So I told them that we were sent by the king to come see the reason why so many traders and adventurers haven't returned. And we want to know why. Do you know any reason?
He like kind of like sits up on the in this meadow or whatever.
Oh, you just asked that to be?
Yeah. To be man.
Okay, sweet.
All right, yeah, he like sits up in this meadow and he's like only do time, lady of mine. He's like, we'll get that.
Okay.
It's like, well, let's go. All right.
I go to pet the dragon. I'm just kidding.
Thank you.
I go to pet the dragon.
Can I pet the
Yes.
dragon too?
Yeah, sure. You guys go pet the dragon.
Yes.
I
It's kinda
said-
like, it's almost like
Roll to see if you get your hand bitten.
Can I talk to it like
yeah, you your head.
lizard tongue?
It's just easy.
Lizard tongue?
Yeah,
Like a
say
reptilian?
something in lizard tongue or whatever.
So
I make fun of him.
okay, so he makes fun of Ash. What do you say there?
I said, "Ha, you're a big reptile."
No, you idiot.
In your mind, you hear like this voice back to you, and it's like, "Hey, you are a small reptile."
Oh, dang.
I say to it, I'm like,
I say to
Ash is your name, right?
Yes, that's my name.
Don't worry.
How do you do that?
And then I ask, how long he knows B-Man for.
He's like, oh, no, he doesn't speak in an accent. Like B-Man, one of my closest friends, helps me keep this land safe from deep brownfield. He's got
Oh,
known for a long time. Good deal.
okay, that's all I say.
All right.
And I introduced myself. I'm Pafu-pafu.
All right.
Introduction.
Yeah.
Introductions.
Or everything in black.
That is so weird, Booker. So you said.
Yep.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Oh, all right.
We'll play back. See if it.
They're playing games.
All right. Yeah. So B-Man's like, all right. After like he like talks to Ash for a little bit. Just like quietly off somewhere else, and then he like starts, walking. He's like, all right, come follow me. We're gonna head to Danny's house.
Danny McCaskill.
Danny McCaskill. No.
Danny McCaskill.
Like, how did you know?
What?
He's got +6 with
So, no, we're gonna head to Danny's house. Some people think he'd like to meet you all. Yes. So I assume, are you guys following him or?
Yep.
Actually, stay back for no apparent reason.
Lead the way, good sir.
Major, we will follow.
Wait, what happened to the goblins?
Oh, the goblins got punished for this.
So did that dragon fire not burn us but burn the goblins?
Yeah. So as you guys are approaching or wherever B's bringing you, he's like, yeah, sorry to scare you there. He's like, that's actually our goblin repellent dragon. If you can only harm goblins with its spikes for some reason. I don't know. It's going like that.
What if there's a goblin? Like, what happened to that gag goblin? What happened to that goblin?
Carrying around.
All of the wind.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, we came here.
Or you didn't when he was running.
Eric's just carrying. The guy, the goblin's like,
Yeah, well, when the dragon blasted the cave, he just got blasted.
So he's dead.
Yeah, it's good. None of you guys were.
Yeah, so actually, none of the clothes of the goblin were harmed or like their weapons. It was like literally only the goblin flesh and bones were like sharpie.
just holding some clothes. That's not the game.
So yeah, that's our goblin repellent dragon Ash. Great guy.
Goblin repellent.
Yeah, goblin. You weren't listening.
Oh, he goes goblins.
He
No,
can
I was
only
listening, but
goblin-
repellent.
Yeah, goblin repellent.
That's weird.
Just as weird as mosquito repellent.
Right.
does that even work?
Goblins. And they
Anyway.
disintegrated.
Makes sense to me. I understand.
Yeah, you touched it when they disintegrated.
That kind of makes sense.
Well, magic.
All right. He
Like
leads
Uncle
you
Gary.
through this forest. This
Oh,
beautiful
can I
forest.
ask for a bottle of it?
Oh, what?
Water.
I don't think it's the spit. I think it's the fire. But
Can I get a bottle of your spit?
What?
I'll give you a quarter. You'll give me
Yeah,
a
A quarter.
You're like
For
laughing in your
goblin
head.
Fine.
And he's like, wow, you are a funny human.
You are.
and then he like jumps back up, flies up onto his
I'm pretty
tired,
bro.
Oh, you're an elf? Alright, I forgot. Wow, you are a funny elf.
All of them.
What?
I'm for the weird one.
he said all else are funny.
Oh, all elves are funny. Hey Adam, can you turn on the noise on your coloring game? Thanks, buddy. Alright. You guys head through this like beautiful wooded area. There are like not very dense woods all around. The trees are very tall, thick, have nice bark. Blah, blah, light filters down beneath. You see all sorts of wildlife, little creatures, colorful birds, stuff like that. As you traverse through, and B is kind of like I don't know, asking you guys questions like what your names are, blah blah blah.
Hello.
I'm Pafu-pafu.
What your names are, right?
Oh, here, I know what your name is. Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's just getting to know us better.
Yeah, getting to know you. Yes.
Wait,
yeah.
so is B still like limping and like in pain from all that?
So he's definitely recovered a lot.
Okay.
He's laying on the ground.
Oh. Are we out of combat?
Yeah, you guys are out of combat.
So does that mean that our health goes back up?
No, so your health does not go back up. So
I thought
so
we were
each of
doing that.
every next to your vitality box, put hit dice 3d8. Hit dice 3d8, which means whenever you take so your health recovers fully whenever you take a long rest, which is like an 8-hour nap. Not nap, 8-hour sleep. You know what I mean? So it's
Snap for you.
helps 4 hours for a long rest.
Yes.
Basically, yeah. What
Well, that
happens?
seems a little racist.
I find that very racist.
That's
Culture.
You
I'm
only have to sleep
not-
for 20 hours.
That's true.
Excuse me, I'm a monk.
He should like close his eyes. He should like blink.
20 minutes.
Go!
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
Justin.
yeah. So when hit dice 3d8, which means if you take like a short rest, which is like an hour rest. So say that you're going from like room to room or place to place and you're damaged, and you're like, all right, let's take a short rest. So you take a short rest, and then you can choose to roll as many hit dice as you want up to your full max. So you have 3 hit dice in between every time you take a long rest total. Which means if you take 1 short rest and you roll 2 3d8s to heal yourself, which means you heal 2 3d8s, then you'll have 1 left that day until you take another long rest. Does that make sense? So you can heal like that during a short rest.
So that counts as a short rest then that we just took with. No, okay.
It's something that you guys tell me. Oh, we want to take a short rest, and you like camp out for like an hour and like chill, bandage wounds, and blah blah.
Okay. Do you want to do that then, guys?
right now?
I say we do that just because we got some pretty low down here.
You're at the beach.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. I'm good. That's a good idea.
Okay, so we do choose to take a rest.
But
Or we could just double check with B.
yeah, so yeah, you guys are talking about it or whatever, like let's rest and trying to like. I don't know if you say heal up in real life or whatever, but basically, rest and
My
try
vitality is low.
to recover or whatever. And he's like, let's go to Danny's house. There's plenty of places you can rest there and receive.
So Danny's saying no.
Whatever.
Go Danny's house.
No, right now.
Okay, so maybe
No,
we take it
to Danny.
Yeah, we'll just follow him.
Go to Danny's house.
Cool. So as he brings you through these woods, you approach an opening in the woods on this path, and it leads up this big hill. Atop the hill, surrounded by a moat on one side, and then a cliff like on a cliff on this side is this huge keep. Like 3 stories in height, each having like its own, battlements. There's 4 towers at the top of the corners. On the first level, the second level has its own battlements, and third level has its own battlements. Kind of just like whatever, classic knight castle wall or whatever. Like that. And then atop the very top level is this like big observatory with like this massive thing on top. Yes, so you guys travel up this path. There's a field all around you, like a meadow field. And actually, I have a picture, so I'll just show you all a picture. That's what it looks like. Cool.
Oh, neat.
Yes, neato. Yeah, so you guys can keep that copy there.
What's that? What's that part closest to your hand? Yeah, right there.
So right now you're here, so you can't see that. So I will explain that when we get over.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I didn't show you the picture, but I was like, it'd probably just be best to show you the picture. Whatever. So yeah, so you guys are here, approaching this keep, and B's like, this is Danny's keep. He protects, and he kind of introduces him. He's like, he is a guardian, the southern guardian of the land of Lothian, which you have now just entered, or entered the borders thereof. Danny will either grant you passage or not into the land of Lothian. As you know, it has been closed off I'm not sure what we're gonna do. So we will talk to Danny. We can see what we can arrange. All right. So you guys head over the bridge into the keep. There are guards like atop the battlements. You see in the four corners atop those towers are like 2 siege weapons each, like tower that are pointed in various directions. Very well guarded, well maintained. The guards don't look like like a classic city guard, kind of lazy, leaning on their spears. They're like attentive, well uniformed, well groomed guards. And you guys approach the front gates. They open. These guards open these gates, bowing to be men in respect. As you guys pass, and you enter this huge entry hall. So, I guess I'll draw it out. Within this entry hall, there is like a big, decorated rug, basically, that you guys are walking on. There are 4 huge pillars right here that go all the way to the ceiling, which the ceiling is 2 stories tall above you. And you see kind of right here is like this balcony, these rooms over here. These are doorways. Like this balcony with like doorways. There are like people up here talking or whatever, blah blah, leaning up against these doorways. And in between each of these columns is like a pedestal with something on it, some sort of like trinket of like
Importance or whatever.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a show off thing. Like, yes, I have these tech things. So top one is a great broadsword. On top another is a cloak. On top another is a key. On this one, it is like a small, colorful stone. Atop this one is a shield and a battle axe. So those are like the 6 pedestals. And then ahead of you is this massive, door. Right
I thought you were going to introduce me this very massive guy.
There is a massive guy. Yeah, so there's like the rug, and there's a huge door at the end. So V-Man, you guys are approaching there. There are guards standing next to each of these columns. And you guys, he leads you straight through the big doors into this massive dining area. Somebody want to let Jason in? No? Yeah, into this grand dining area. Huge. It has this it has this it's 2 stories tall inside of it, and it has like this another banister kind of along the entire edge of it as well, which people are like eating. There are definitely like a bunch of people in here, not like regular aristocrats. That's the word, right? Not like dressed like all like fancy or whatever. They're definitely more like adventurous, almost like you guys. They're donning weapons. They definitely have nice clothes and clothing like that, but definitely not like aristocrats that you would think of for like a regular castle of people. You know what I mean? So more almost adventurous, like you guys. As well as there's this one head table in the dining room with this like the head table, and there's this massive, just buff, like black guy sitting on it, which I have a picture on.
Is it on that phone or on your other phone?
Basically, the best picture I could find is freaking just Heimdall. So we're doing it.
You could have probably got Terrell Crews.
You could have done
Pretty
Mr. T.
nice Heimdall. He's from Thor.
I would have
Tyrell Crews.
done Mr. T.
Terry Crews. Big black guy.
Mike Tyson?
He's not like huge.
Mike Tyson's very small compared to
He's like
Terry
buff.
Crews.
He's not like massive.
No, I was talking about Mr. T.
Like we still have
Yeah, that's not territory.
No, I'm down.
That's from Thor. That's that guy, like the gatekeeper or whatever.
Yeah, the gatekeeper.
golden armor on that picture. He's younger. But it's pretty funny. Anyway, that's him sitting at the head table. B brings you in and like he like yells across. He's like, "Danny!" And Danny like looks up from the table. Like he like has this big beaming smile on his face, and he sees B. And he like runs through the what do they call it?
Runs onto the table.
Runs on top of the table.
Yeah. Runs through the basically
the dining hall.
dining hall. Thank you. Runs through the dining hall and like gives B like this big man basically bro.
Nice.
Bro hug.
Yes. It's like, B, you have returned. It's good to see you. I mean, no, he doesn't have an accent. Yes, he does have an accent. It's not that accent. I have to like warm up.
What was the
Okay,
word?
take your time.
It's like
Johnny.
he's got like this deep voice, like almost African in like accent. It's like, oh my gosh.
It's good. It's
I
good.
practiced.
Danny,
It's just
it's
weird
good
when
to
it's people like companions. He's like, Danny, it is good to see you. I see you have brought friends. And he's like, please introduce yourselves to me.
I am Pafu-pafu.
Pafu-pafu. Bows back to you.
Bows. Before you say anything, my little brother, Oofap.
Pafu-pafu. Good to meet you.
McGee.
McGee. That's awesome. All
I
right.
am your servant, Sendero.
Sendero.
He's like, you are my
Just
servant.
kidding.
Go wash the dishes.
Yes.
Go trim the weeds.
And you guys, by the way, you guys are at the head table he was at. You guys were talking to him. Actually, one of you was talking to him. One of you next
I was
to
the one who was talking.
Come with us.
I told you to talk.
All right.
Yeah, Brad was like, talk
Yeah.
to daddy.
Whoa. Whoa. Can't say that in an accent.
Oh, Eric, introduce yourself.
Rat.
His real name is Johnny, but we call him Rat.
My name is
Johnny is that. Good to meet you.
He's also a rat.
He's a pirate.
Gerald. Like Gerald. Yes.
You're not that
Please come join me. And
old.
yes. So you actually eat with him or whatever at this head table. Yeah. Yeah. He gives you your own table. You're so
You're too short to get on the
You're too short.
chairs.
Yeah, just like standing up.
Puts you on the kiddie table.
Yeah, you go to the kid table.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Okay. You get all those booster seats
So we
too.
get up on the table. They get up on the table. On the table. Table.
Yes. All right. So yes, you head to this head table or whatever. As you were like eating or whatever, you see each of you catch Danny looking at you. I have boxes.
No.
He studies each of your faces one by one for a long moment with an intense, searching gaze. His golden hazel eyes taking in even the most minute details, seeking, it seems, almost in desperation for a hint of something you recognize, even though you know you have not met him before. So you guys each catch him kind of like staring down, trying to recognize who you are, basically. That's kind of the
Place
thing.
your eyes.
It's kind of like looking at you.
Or is he working to discover our characters?
I don't know that.
Ask him that. Why do you study me so?
Where?
Oh yeah. I'm not sure.
Leave that one person.
Let's just flip this over really fast because now you're in like a dining hall. We'll just leave that drawing there. Yes. So you guys are in this dining hall, eating. I'm gonna get Danny character.
So this count as a rest then?
Yeah. So this counts as a rest. Yes.
Nice.
If we want to, we can heal.
I want to heal up.
Alright, we're gonna make this Danny because it's gonna be our character. Here we go. Boom! Danny! B is here. Obviously, he doesn't look like that. He looks black. Where's Brandon? What's your character?
Oh, what the? So other arm broke off of this.
What the heck? An arm?
Mm.
Another arm? Or just one
arm?
Oh.
Another arm.
I said the other arm.
It's third arm.
Alright, so you two are sitting here. You guys don't recognize, but you guys are all, you guys don't recognize this new female ranger. And you guys can tell us about your character really fast. Literally. Go ahead and tell us about your characters. Like what you look like and stuff. Did you guys figure out your ultimate skills too?
Yeah.
Cool. What
Wait,
is it?
I don't have skills, but I have. We have the ultimate.
What's your ultimate? Or should you tell me when we do it? That'd be cool too.
Sure. It's
In the
not.
battle.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Alright. So you guys like your complexion? Like, are you babe? Are you both of you babe? Are you both buff? Are you color skin?
I'm sun-kissed.
You're what?
I'm like a surfer.
A surfer.
Surfer chick.
Hey, a hot ranger surfer chick.
Well, it depends on where you're from, though. When you're a surfer.
Alright, cool.
Dude. This is really cool.
Step behind her.
Hey, I called dibs on you, by the way.
Oh my god. Alright, Garrett, what do you look like? I already explained you hunt, like pale complexion, buff.
Yeah, you did.
So I'm white.
But you can go ahead and say what you
It's
want.
I'm a pale black man.
So albino?
You can be
Yeah, you're
Caucasian.
albino. With
It's more like an Egyptian olive skin because I don't want you
Oh,
to
okay.
be Mexican or anything.
Wait, well, Garrett's just like
Nothing
sitting there.
bad against Mexican.
yeah, I don't want to be Mexican either.
Wait, well, Garrett's
I'm
just like
like
sitting there at the
60.
table, might flip something on.
Like Assassin's
I'm like
Creed.
6 feet tall, insanely toned, like pick up a grape
You're not
and my
6
muzzle
feet.
like
You're 7 feet.
and I just my face is like
Do you study people or do you kind of stare blankly?
I kind of just like stare blankly.
That's I tell.
At whatever task or person.
Mostly
Drool
yeah,
coming out?
people. Like
Right now he's
right now I'm just staring at Danny.
I'm like
Oh.
4 foot.
Stop saying it again. Come on. What?
I'm like 4 foot, 200 pounds, 80 muscle.
I am white. Did you say
Bring those Cheetos over here, will you?
What?
Bring those Cheetos over here, will you?
No, bring to your.
All right, yeah. So each of you heal. This is like a free short rest. So each of you will heal 3d8s. Go ahead and roll and heal. If you heal the full health, that's awesome. Tell me your health as well.
Wait, add all these things together.
Yeah, and then that's your health.
How many do you need?
What do we have together?
So right now, also right
It's a
now,
free. It's a free short rest. So
chocolate.
you add 3d8s. Actually, make it 2d8s.
Yeah,
Roll
recently
3.
Darren's
but
been
remove
putting
your
on quite a
lowest
bit of
one.
weight recently.
Yeah, because Brandon
got
told me to eat.
We're adding that.
Tell me what to eat.
All right,
and
so-
just-
So I got
Gerald,
I got 12
You had
You
You're
got
at
12. Oh, you rolled 2 6s and something else?
food, yeah.
I got to roll an 8 or the 6.
Oh,
I got a 3 and 8 and a 7.
Alright, so you got 15 health heal, which puts you just.
Have 1 pound of juice.
I got 8. I got 8.
1 pound
Put
of
you
sugar.
full health.
20 pounds of
You got 8 heal.
Yeah.
So
I'm
you
at
tell me
16.
like your health net.
So I'm at 16.
What's can you get?
Give me these full 18.
18.
saw you be
What is the
He's 21, so he's full.
He's cool. 18 is Sendero, and Gerald is 14. Edward, perfect.
I feel so
I
jigged.
just got
You got 13 on your roll?
Yeah, so I'm at.
Oh, so you're full.
Oh.
Oh,
in there maybe? You don't go over your max health.
Oh, I'm just
You-
at 20.
Yeah, so you have a max health. You have-
Okay.
If you can get like some type of blessing of strength or
Oh,
blessing of vitality,
you know
add
what
health,
that means?
or like a battle or something. But anyway,
Okay.
Oh, did he add he still has the crown, the goblin crown thing. I
you
forgot
have the
about
goblin crown, and it has been like silent basically, since such big goblin king fell down. So it hasn't said it. Yeah, you could ask it questions and try to talk to it. And you did hear the voice in your mind. I don't know if you said anything to it yet, out loud or with your mind.
Well, basically, I said that I have no intention of misusing it.
All right, cool. Yes, it did not respond.
Do we know that I can talk?
No, none of you know that can talk unless Pops has told you guys what it is.
Tell who?
Because none of you know that it's an intelligent item either. You obviously know it was valuable to the Goblin King.
So we could have just assumed I was just
Well, name Darren though.
Yeah, we did.
What?
Snuck through.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. How did we even get here? How did we get here, man? I can't remember.
I assume that you
I
guys.
was flirting with him.
Danny's married, by the way.
We're flirting.
He does have a wife. You guys
Yes,
know-
me.
You guys know- you guys are talking-
Come on, we all know it. You're like, oh.
Yes. Anyway, yeah. What you guys know about Danny is he's this head of the house, and you guys know more because you've been here for a few days. But I will tell these guys in a second when I'm back.
And we know.
Yeah. So
We can
Anyway.
know more.
yes. So you guys are all at that house. Dad did not respond to you, and now you guys are at this table eating. Because what are you guys doing?
I'm trying to teach Dad.
You guys are at this head table. It's he ordered some chicken. It's obviously spaced away from the other tables so that you guys can have a private conversation without being like quiet. And it is loud there, but it's like a head table, so it's kind of spaced away. As while still being in the presence of everything else.
100
So
yards away
it's
from
definitely really good space.
yards?
Yes.
Do they introduce themselves to us, or them introducing us?
Yeah, so you guys just barely got to the table, and you see these new people that were talking to Danny that you don't recognize. That's why they're telling us what they look like. He's a beach babe.
We're enjoying dessert.
What?
I said we're enjoying dessert.
They're enjoying dessert. And Garrett, like you said, he's just like this dark olive skin, light olive skin.
There's like a huge bowl of chocolate in front of me that I'm just like gouging myself, like just eating everything. Brandon told me to eat, but he didn't tell me.
You just said nourish, and you're just eating.
Nourish, so you
By olive skin.
Usually whatever
You mean
he-
Greek?
Whatever he gives you, you'll eat. Like nourish.
nourish. You just like.
Yeah, so you guys sit down at this table. Good.
I asked them their names.
All right.
What's your name?
I'm delighted.
And this is, who do we have the pleasure of eating with this evening?
I am Nicholas.
But you don't tell that to us, right?
You can't say anything.
Ah.
You just sit before.
I'm Valenit, and this is my partner, Nicholas.
What's your name?
Valenit.
You said
That's totally right.
Valenit?
Valenit, Valenit, and Litholis.
I'll text you. He can't speak.
Where
so
is
he
it?
has to text me.
How do you, Valenit, how do you spell your name?
Oh, V-E-L-L.
He like looks at this pad of paper and he's like,
No.
He's like, now what's your number?
I do it.
Social Security.
What was it? V-E-N?
By the way, Dad is like a handsome middle-aged wizard guy with long flowing hair.
Sorry, wait.
Sad and peppery a little.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
sorry. V-E-L.
22.
Uh,
Vegetable.
N-I.
You're a teenager?
Me?
What?
Is that what you said?
No.
Oh,
Me too.
I thought you said, and I am teenaged. He's like,
Wait.
all this up.
I'm
Okay, so,
13.
Well, I am keeping track of the whole quest, per se, because Pafu-pafu writes down all of his adventures.
He's a monk. He's got to like meditate on it.
I didn't know your birthday, your social security.
So, Danny, we
phone
would
number.
like to thank you for receiving us here in your home and in your majestic castle.
Awesome.
And bless it.
Super cool.
Yes.
Even the black part of you.
Yes. We welcome the if you could tell us a little bit about yourself and your relation with B.
B. B. I have to do the voice again. I always have to say companion. Companion. It's like, it is my pleasure to have you here at my home. I have many adventurers coming to the land of Galantia. Yes, I will tell you a little bit about it. Says, we serve guardian of the land of Galantia. One in 4 such guardians. We are charged with keeping this land safe. All in the utmost dire times, keeping the world safe from what's within. It says, B is my loyal friend who's been with me these many years in protecting the land.
Yeah, we knew that already.
Yeah, Garrett says that. Okay. Yeah, and you know that, like, when you say his name, it activates his power, so you could give him like a nickname or whatever. By the way.
Yeah, so then when you said my name, then
It technically
just like flips the table. Twisty.
So you could give him like a little nickname like Lift or something.
Lizzie.
Call him Lily.
This is Lily.
This is what? This is Yitty.
So are we in Galantia?
You're asking that? This is the border of Galantia. We protect the land, the 4 guardians from the 4. Yes, I'm Sun Guardian. I protect the southern part of the land of Galantia.
The 4 directions.
Can we ask him why is people disappearing in there?
All right. Yeah. So you asking that? Why is the land closed or whatever? Why?
Yeah.
So we are on the quest to understand why it is that the adventurers, for a period of 9 months or a year,
Yeah, I must be.
have not been returning to our homelands, to the valley.
Awesome. So he pulls out like he like holds up his finger, pulls out this like stone, colored stone, and like drops it in the middle of the table, and it floats up and starts. He like drops it and it like starts ringing around his head. Basically, you know this is an Aeon, which Aeon is like. Anyway, it's an Aeon stone, so it has like a certain magical property. Anyway, he does this and then he addresses what you say. He's like, Yes, this is a great question. The land of Galantia has been closed. As I said, has been closed. As I said, we are charged with keeping this land safe or keeping the world safe from what's within. This has never happened in my lifetime, but 1 year ago, us Guardians sensed a rising threat. Something dark and powerful is growing. We know not who or what it is, but we know it is coming. That is why we have closed up on it.
And you sense it coming from within the land of Galantia, not from outside?
Yes. We are trying to protect the world from what is coming. But you can go ahead and ask a question.
I was gonna ask a question.
Alright.
So the adventurers that have come have gone into the land. Did you stop them and keep them here?
Yes.
Or okay.
Yes. So let me
Companion.
help you. Companion. We know that us Guardians know that if this is happening, the land of Galantia being closed, we would need help. So each of us Guardians have devised a test of sorts. A trial in which we will open our gate to those who pass, hoping they may be able to save us all. I offered you this chance, just like all of these adventurers here. And he points out to like many of the people serve eating food. There are like 30 or 40 people. You guys haven't done it yet, by the way.
I know his name. I did it while Brendan was eating.
You did it?
I offer you this chance, just like I have many of the adventures here, with a warning. This will be no easy feat. It requires strength and intellect, willpower, and courage. And if you fail, you will be forced to stay with me and mine until the land of Galantia is safe to open against once more. I cannot have people telling others what test is. But if you do choose to try my test, I hope you succeed. In order, do you accept?
We accept.
So the test.
Oh, so you guys know by the end of the it's closed now, and he's telling you like we need help.
Yeah, right.
So
the test is an indication. The results of the test of us is an indication to you whether we can be of service to you and to the other guardians in the growing threat of them.
yes.
Okay.
We accept.
Okay.
We will help.
Okay, companions.
And I believe that we will.
Now, are there any others? Is this an individual or a team test?
You may do it together.
Are there any others who will be joining us?
Yes, there are 2 adventurers who have not tried my test.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your nickname?
Litty.
Lippy?
Oh, Lit.
Or just Lip?
Or Lit. I call him
Lit.
You call him Lip. You introduce him as Lip?
Lit.
Lip and Vinny. Vinny. That's what who's your name? Can he just call you Val? Okay.
Remember, when you do that and you say my name, then I give you a high five.
Roll. You have to roll though.
Interesting.
Velinith. Hey, Velinith, for what purpose did you come to Valentia?
You could ask me.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Oh, sorry. I guess I didn't know that.
We came just to put money in our pockets.
Just to mess around.
Just
because. And he came because I'm here.
This seems like most of the adventures here are kind of like that.
For money.
Well, that's one of the biggest reasons you go to the land of Atlantis for like gain. You know, some type of gain, or you're searching for.
I'm
like,
looking
magical
for a
item.
legendary bow.
Beautiful.
Adored.
Oh,
Look what I found.
Horatio?
Ancient
The
elves.
Galantians. Ancient
I'm just looking
Galantians.
for an ancient.
Yeah.
What is your purpose in finding the bow? What kind of bow is it?
It's like just a magical. It's
That's a rumor.
It's a bow.
What the freak? I pressed something on the key.
It shoots arrows efficiently.
I just didn't know if you were going to sell it or use it for.
No,
Like you want to thief.
You plan to use the bow.
I'm a bow.
Do you have a
I need to
certain?
stop talking.
Do you have a certain purpose for using the bow?
No. I wish to shoot targets in the woods.
Okay. Okay, are there any concerns from anyone about accepting the test?
No.
Already accepted it.
Okay, it is unanimous, our friend Danny. We accept your test and commit to staying here in your home if we do not pass.
Very good. Because otherwise they would keep to kill you.
Question. If we do fail and we have to stay here, do you by chance have
Good food.
Shake his head like one big pound
here.
any religious texts?
Like religious texts?
Yeah.
Yes. I have the religious texts of my people.
Okay.
Okay.
Bless you.
My name is actually Mormon. I'm just kidding.
That will work for me. I wish I
So he
A baby dog.
companions. Thank you, companions. This is a great thing that you will try to help me see the land. Tomorrow morning, I will meet you in my audience hall, and we will speak
You've got it, dude.
Where are we gonna meet?
in his audience hall. We will, and Levi will bring you there.
Who?
Eli.
E-bike? Oh, okay.
E-bike. Yes, that's it.
What?
I didn't take something.
Thank you.
That's not so important.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you guys had
Did we already eat?
Yeah.
So you guys finished eating.
Okay.
Blah 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 blah. Do you want? You guys have like a few hours left of daylight tonight time. Do you guys want to do anything?
Do you have a garden by chance?
Oh, you guys want to go look at the garden?
I want to meditate there.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to meditate? All right. The rest of you, any of the rest of you guys want to do anything or?
I am
I don't have
going
my
to
own
join
brain.
Pafu-pafu. And I am just a beginning meditator.
Yes.
I should teach him
Yes.
ways.
Awesome. All right. So that is the beginning.
And that's what I do with yoga.
Little yoga.
He's like expert yoga.
That's awesome. All right. So, Colin, you guys head out to the gardens. B invites the rest of you. Actually, before you guys head out to the garden, you guys finish eating, and he like invites you to bring you to the quarters or whatever, like staying quarters. Which
Guest quarters.
guest quarters, exactly. He brings you back out through the audience through the entry hall over. I do have a map that doesn't like give away anything. So this is basically the floor plan of the house, of the first floor of the house. So here's the 4 towers. They're like 2 levels above you though. So the towers sit at the same height as the top of the second level. The battlements.
Is this the?
This is the entry hall with the 4 pillars.
So this is the lowest level, you're saying?
This is the lowest level. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And, he brings you out. Here's the dining hall you were in. You know that his audience chamber is beyond the dining hall over here. He brings you back into here, over here to this hallway, up these stairs, which then bring you to this second level, which on the second level, you guys come up these stairs like right here. If here's the front of the house, you come up these stairs right here. And then there's like these guest quarters right here, which he brings you guys to. So you guys, there's a balcony right here that goes all along all along like the entrance of the audience of the entry hall, because the entry hall is like 2 stories tall, and same as the main hall. As well as there's a doorway right here. You can come out on this banister and go back to where the stairs were, head up, and go through a door to the banister around the dining hall. Anyway, but he brings you over to the guest quarters, and then shows you your rooms. You guys can do whatever you want. You 2 go to the gardens. In the gardens, you see. I need to write box text for this. In the gardens, you guys see this huge. You guys come. Actually, you come out through these front doors, side doors. You come out through these side doors right here, and there's like this big, huge. Right here, there's like this big pavilion place, like outside stone pavilion thing, right outside the castle. Which inside those doors, the back doors are the king's chambers. Just so you know, they're well guarded though. Rather. I mean, Danny's chambers.
Oh.
Not the king's chambers. It's a castle.
Yeah.
Danny's chambers. And in the gardens, there are like intricate, like flowers all over the place, colorful, blah, 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 blah.
The whole area of the gardens?
This whole area is the gardens, which is atop of this big, huge cliff, underneath which is this forest. So,
Wow.
yes. In the garden, there is this massive hedge. Which have box text for
Which is the hedge, those?
this huge hedge, like this big, it's like massive.
Oh.
So that hedge is back there. You approach a hedge of immense size, octagonal in shape. It rises from the ground 20 feet in height. Flowers of bright oranges and yellows bloom across its surface, giving off a sweet fragrance. and attracting a variety of small mammals and birds. An opening looms in front of this large hedge. Yes. An opening looms in front of you. Something alive breathes inside. There are guards posted outside the doorway. Like 4 guards, 2 guards on each side of this opening.
The opening in the hedge.
Ask if I can go in.
All right. Let me explain the rest of the garden. So throughout the gardens, there are like flowers and all this stuff, and then there's these 4 massive trees. They're sticking out the ground, but they appear to be dead. There are no leaves, even though all the rest of the forest is full. And it has instead of like instead of bark, it has like scales, almost like bark scales, almost like what you'd see on like a lizard's hide. But they're huge. They stick out of the ground like 50 feet. Something like that.
The trees.
These 4 trees. Yeah. And their branches seem like thicker and or maybe not thicker. They seem like they don't belong. Like a regular tree, they don't look like those type of branches. I don't know. They're kind of more like weird, like bendy and going up in the sky, almost like roots. Yeah. So those trees. And that's the rest of the guard. So you approach those guards and ask if you can go inside.
Is B-Man with us?
Yeah, B's with you guys.
What are you asking for?
I was trying to make this thing look at this.
Oh. Hey! There you go.
All right. Yeah, B is with
So
you.
it's just Pafu-pafu and
Unless anybody else followed, I don't know. They've been to the gardens before.
and everybody else went to their quarters.
Yes.
I want to
and,
hang out with Ash.
Yeah, as you guys are going to your quarters, B's like, until you receive instruction for your testimony, please don't leave. Basically, the house that belongs to you. So stay within the cliff walls and the moat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, the house.
So the gardens or in the castle.
Can we be stealing things?
What?
Can we be stealing things?
You can try. Yeah, you can try.
Okay, I asked B.
Can you drink alcohol?
Yeah.
There are many fine types of wine.
Blue wine, green wine, rainbow colored wine. All the colors of
One
wine.
of like the funnest things in D&D is literally like a drinking challenge. Anyway,
I asked B-Man, why are these trees different?
like these are it's called dragon trees. So they're actually the roots go up into the sky and they're nourished by dragon fire. So dragons, we have 4 dragons on our land. They come and they nourish the trees with dragon fire, and the opening, the top of the tree, or where the leaves are and the fruit are underneath in the ground.
What?
The tree's upside down, so the roots stick up into the sky where the dragons breathe fire to nourish it.
Fruits
And
underground.
the fruit and leaves are actually underground.
So it's more like a vegetable.
So
It's like a potato.
yeah, it's like a vegetable. Yeah.
It's
It's like a dragon vegetable tree.
Does that mean there are more dragons here?
Yeah, so there are 4 dragons.
You don't
You
know
have 4
that.
dragons you've met.
Oh, you're just talking to you two.
He's talking to you two. You go somewhere.
Well, did you come to the garden with us?
No, I have charm minus 2 anyway, so I probably do
You could have caught up with us now or something like that.
Okay.
So, so is there a particular use for the dragon tree?
It's
The dragon tree, like,
Feeds
fruit, the dragon tree veggies.
yes. First of all, it's like a delicacy if prepared right for us. If you eat it just raw, you'll you'll die of poison. So don't do that. If dragons eat it.
I'm part lizard. I'm part lizard.
I don't know. I've never met a part lizard. Maybe you can. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You try.
I want to try.
But it is like a non. When most people think of dragons, they think of like giant meat eater, right? But I mean, this is like a non-meat version of something dragons can eat.
How is the fruit harvested?
I am not at liberty to share that.
So in that
Do the
head,
dragons eat anything besides the dragon fruit?
Oh yeah, they still eat meat. I mean, this is just so that they won't eat us. We've got some kind of. So there are many creatures on our land here. Creatures of good and creatures of evil. I mean, we're definitely more of an open range type of place. This isn't like some fancy oasis where you won't find any dark things. So dragons hunt and eat here too.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
But this is their fruit sauce, whatever you want to call it. Dragon vegetable sauce. Dragon vegetable.
Wow.
so about that hedge over there, the opening,
Oh yeah.
I have a feeling that something lives in there.
All
Can
right.
you tell me what it is?
I cannot.
Can I go in there?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
Anywhere
else you wish to go? Or do you guys do anything when you guys are in the land?
I'm intrigued by the dragon. I wish to go speak to him too.
Which one?
To Ash.
I want to know which one, man.
He only knows this one.
Yeah, so I just want to go hang out with Ash.
Oh, you want to go hang out with Ash?
I like dragons. I want to talk to these things and learn about them.
But Brandon,
Talk.
is there anything else that we should know about the gardens?
About these gardens?
Yes.
I'm not sure. Do you have a specific question?
What fruits can we eat?
Oh, yeah, I'm not a vegetarian. Like regular human fruit trees all over.
Peaches. Okay, what's that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Peaches, apples, pears, stuff like that.
Oh, how tall are the cliff walls?
Oh, the cliff walls? The cliff walls are 100 feet to the top of the vegetation below.
Wow.
So this is like a hill that kind of like slopes way down, and these trees are like way beneath. So the cliff is actually right here too, and it gets slowly lower as it goes down.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Do you know?
This is so weird. You guys do.
You know how old the trees are?
Are these trees? They're much older than I am. Wait,
All
all
of
trees, the dragon trees? Or
Yeah, the dragon
All
trees.
of the trees.
That's
It's apple tree. I
imagine
planted
they
it last year.
live along with the dragons.
I planted them last year.
Yeah. Oh, and he did tell you guys not to leave this area, by the way.
Yeah.
Is the
So
fruit
the dragon
dragons
is way over by.
Oh, the dragon's away?
Yeah, he's way through the forest, past the path, into.
Will we? Is it likely for us to see the dragons this evening or tomorrow morning?
You might see them sometime here, I would say. Depends where you go.
Yeah, depends on if you keep asking questions and go to sleep and then do the thing tomorrow.
What is the purpose of the observatory?
Of the observatory.
To observe.
Danny.
Things.
Part of Danny's religion is their ancestors live among the stars. So.
What?
Yes.
They live among the
They
stars.
live among the stars. So, we'll give a bit of background.
What are they
As much as I
called?
can say.
Technologists?
Danny is of the chakra. The chakra.
The what?
The chakra. An ancient race of people who, an ancient race of people. There's only one man per family of the chakra. Originally, there were 100 families in the chakra. But throughout time, there were now 2 or 3 families left. I'm not sure. They don't keep in contact very much. But when they have a son, the father dies, and the man is now the new man of the house, man of the family.
Is it SHAK?
CHAKRUTH. Short CHAKRUTH.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll do that. That's as much as I can change.
Hey.
But yes, when their fathers die, they go to something they call the Eternal War.
Is there anything that you? Oh, and they go to the eternal what?
The Eternal War. They go to
Buddy boy.
Huh,
That sounds a lot like
what?
Ragnarok.
Like Ragnarok?
Yeah.
That.
What the heck is Ragnarok?
What do you mean?
I'll have to tell you later.
All right.
I gotta switch my bag. I got a lot of books.
Yeah, he's going to love this.
Is there anything?
Oh.
Is there anything that you would recommend that we do in preparation for the test?
Sleep.
Sleep. Get plenty of rest, yes. And keep an open mind. Be smart.
It's gonna be a puzzle and something.
Alright guys, we're going to split up.
Split the party. I have a note on here. I have a note called "Split the Party." Least amount as possible. What?
Hey guys, let's split up.
Okay. I just got help for just a minute. I don't know if we need a bio break or anything.
And I'm gonna
Go ahead and roll for stealth.
sneak and follow me and watch. They roll. Okay, and we rolled a 20.
Roll 20?
Wait, what?
So you roll the d20.
I was like, you rolled a 20?
Like,
No!
one roll.
16? Okay,
16
I can
stealth.
roll 2.
Do you want to roll to
Plus
see
2 of stealth, so 18.
18.
Sure, wow.
20!
Yeah, I rolled in that 20.
Plus 20, plus 5.
I got 19 to see.
Alright, so they both are hidden.
Well, got it.
I got it.
Oh, you have 18? You
Yeah.
got 19 of perception? Oh,
Yeah.
they, so you actually have disadvantage, sorry.
Oh,
You have disadvantage because they're surprised, so you can go and roll again.
I don't want to.
Alright.
Get a 20.
You guys don't have advantage. He just has disadvantage to see. Anyway.
For laser.
Can I have like 20 charms so people automatically just like me even though I don't do anything?
You can't even say anything.
You're already overpowered.
Yeah, I know that. Just have 5. Except I have -6 to
Somebody says
perception,
his name,
intelligence,
just
wisdom,
have
and willpower.
So
Perception is like, what?
Just those 3 that it's next to.
Oh, yes.
You don't have anything minus perception.
Nothing on perception.
Wisdom.
All right. Unless anybody else wants to do something, go explore somewhere.
Can I refill my arrows?
Oh yes. Yeah. So the castle actually brings you to
An archery range.
No.
basically he brings you to an armory, which is right here. So the barracks. He has a lot of soldiers. in this castle. The barracks. I'm not gonna call them barracks. I'm gonna call them barracks. The barracks are in here. Actually, the barracks are here, and here. The soldiers' barracks. There are a lot of soldiers, and they have housing for them and their families. So, he brings you over to this armory within the barracks. I assume B does. I assume you like ask B, or do you ask somebody? Do you go ask a soldier? What do you do?
We'll just ask. Well, let's see, because B's within the garden.
B's within the garden. Yeah.
Can I ask Danny?
Yeah, you ask
Yeah, I'll ask Danny.
All right. Yeah. So he's like, companion.
Companion. He's going straight to companion.
Is B.
B-Maggie.
You can restock your arrows in my armory. And then he tells us.
Maybe like a soldier or something. Yeah, no.
Yeah, so he brings a servant over. And the servant goes and brings you to this armory, which, you refill your arrows.
Cool.
Yes.
Can I train at? Do they have like an arrow range, or like archery range for me to
Yeah, you
train?
can train it.
I'd like to train for
Can I
a
refill
while.
my cannonballs? Yeah, you train. I'm not sure how D&D works with training. There is some type of weird stat
Oh, really?
type of thing. but we're just just training.
it could just be like a regular
Just
training activity or whatever.
All right. So I assume you guys have slept. Probably bring Booker and Eric back, and somebody grab them for the quest.
Corbin, bring a cup for me.
What?
Bring a cup.
3:30. We're just barely getting to everything that I planned, like just now.
I was like, here we go. Spend so long in the goblin.
D&D takes a long time. I actually really like how Dad plays. Dad is good.
Yes, too many questions.
No,
So you guys,
it's fun.
good. It's good though.
You keep me on edge, which is good.
Dungeon Master sucks. What?
Well, thank you.
Makes me need to
This-
always have things prepared.
This is awesome.
Cool.
Oh, awesome.
Dang it, John.
Is this 0, 0? Is that 0 or is that 100?
Oh,
It depends.
so if you roll the other one, the D10, so there's a
you get
D100 and the D10. So together they're the D100. So grab your D10 and your D0. If they both land at 0, that one and the other 10-sided die, you have a second 10-sided die, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If they both land at 0, it's 100. If that one lands at 0 and any of the other ones have a number, it's like 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Or this would be like 60 and just 60.
What?
Like if a
Yeah,
like,
that.
Yeah.
You said
Oh, this
60 and
100
60.
is
So you
zero,
got 6.
and then
I
1
thought you were
to,
going
1
to 6
to
and then double
9
zeros. I was like,
120.
is 0, 0, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So if it landed 6 and 60,
6. So I use that.
Oh.
Like when Colin asked if he could do his what's it called again, I gave him a 50% chance. I said if he rolls above 50, this is like what I did. If he rolls above 50, he can do it again, and I rolled like a 20. So then he wasn't able to do it again that way. And then I've also done it for like the prayer protection. He asked if he could do prayer protection on Justin. I was like, I'll give him 5% chance, and he got within a 5% chance, and didn't for everybody else.
Okay.
So yeah. All right. Are they coming for the quest?
Corbin,
Gordon, did you grab them?
yeah, they're coming.
Are they?
I don't know.
we could just kill them.
tell them to come right now.
Yeah, let's just kill them.
Let's say they slept in, and they're
No, it's
poisoned.
just box text. This is everything they need to know to be able to do.
They're poisoned when they die.
Let's kill them.
I mean,
Yeah, Dad, why don't you grab them? Just tell them we're about to start all the important things, and they need to know some information.
With assassinate them.
We need them. We need them right now. Right. Oh, dang it! Check him out.
I should have made a new character.
Should have made a new character
Wait, hold on.
for the whole quest. People would probably be like.
You're
I fell
beginning.
asleep while we were watching the Garrett continued.
Dude,
on.
I was talking to follow them and watch.
Yeah, it was something to do anything else.
Yeah, Colin's learning how to. I mean, Sandero's learning how to meditate, so he feels what happens to peace.
Oh, that was so good. So good.
He's the one that said he fell
What did
asleep.
Colin say? Or did I missed it?
I think I said it. He's the one that said he fell asleep.
Oh, I thought you said
No, I do. That's how I meditate. Is I fall asleep for like a few minutes.
Yeah. I thought
Dude, you're not training. You're meditating. Yeah. So what's the difference? You're not even doing anything. You just have your eye closed.
All right. So Garrett was following you. Garrett's following you, Colin, still. So go ahead and roll for it.
What
Perception. That's me.
Yeah, roll for
yourself.
10.
Well, I guess I was supposed to follow Brandon and watch them. So
follow
then they
Brandon?
left, so I just stayed with Brandon.
Oh, all
Because
right.
that's what Brandon said.
Cool. Doesn't hurt. Never mind. All right. So you head to the smithy.
But I still just watched them.
Inside there is like this. There are like a bunch of men sweating heavily, wearing these thick leather aprons, and they're pounding away on, swords, weapons, sharpening things. They're building tools as well, not just weaponry, armor, blah blah blah. Repairing all these sorts of type of things. As well as like above you against one wall, there's like a huge set of like dragon armor.
Of dragon armor?
Yeah. So anyway, you see like one guy who looks to be the head. He's got a different colored apron on. In fact, it has like scales on it, like black scales. And he's kind of like directing a bunch of guys as they build it. They're like fixing one of these big siege weapons. That's what I'm telling. Yes.
Okay, I asked him. So I told him brass knuckles. I'm like, hey, this is all I have. Just these classic brass knuckles. Do you have anything better for a monk?
Like a monk?
Yeah.
Monk?
Or anything that would benefit a lizard?
A lizard.
Like, something for the tail.
He's like, let me see. So he kind of brings you back to this back place. Well, not back place. Just like where everything's like finished, finished stuff. And he's like looking through these weapons, and he pulls out like this stave, stave, and it has like two blades on the end, curved blades going in opposite directions. And he's like, "This is a monk weapon, I believe." Yes. Our monk warriors use this and hands it to you.
Okay. What does it do?
Oh, yeah. So go ahead and write the paper. It's a D like 6, but you can hit like 3 hits per turn on a regular. It's very good.
Okay, that's like one better hit.
Yeah, basically.
My brass knuckles were D6, bro.
But it's like cutting damage.
Yeah. So bleed damage, maybe.
Anyway, yep. Does anybody else do anything during the night? Oh, and your arrows, by the way, for your next 20 arrows, you have plus 3 damage on that every hit.
Next 20 arrows?
Yes, plus 3 damage.
I thought I was with.
So you go to the smithy as well?
Yeah. So we get because did we figure? Because I didn't have I was looking for like a small sword.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So you asked him about that? Small sword?
Something
You
that's.
have a
What do you.
small sword that would suit the wizard
Yeah. He doesn't have any agility or strength.
in times of close contact,
In times of close contact.
like with goblin kings.
He kind of like, you just feel like peculiar look. Let me see. Come speak to our alchemist. It brings you back into the separate room from the smithy, where there are all sorts of like weird basins with like different symbols on them, sharpening places with runes as well. Kind of like what a smithy would have, but like runic almost. So basically your understanding is your magic. It's just an alchemist is like somebody who takes a finished weapon or item and enchants it. So he brings you over to this alchemist, and they talk for a second. And, he points at you and is like, "This man need something to fight off the heat. Short sword. And the guy walks over this wall and pulls this short sword off this wall, and gives it to you. Yes.
So what type of short sword? Like a gladius, or
Like the swamp.
like a dagger?
And sharp on both sides. Double hilt,
Any specific?
small. It looks simple,
any
but there are like
specific
4 runes going down the side.
Of what type of metal is this? And does it have any special incantations?
Like yes, this is a steel sword. You're talking the alchemist right now.
Sure, yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. That's perfect. Thank
He
you.
says this is a steel sword, and it does what do we call that in D&D where we're choking on something?
Bless you.
Or what?
I have a chip in my throat.
Bless
Well,
you.
you deal damage, it heals you.
Oh.
Siphon?
Life absorb.
Life
Absorb,
yeah,
absorb probably best, right?
life. Something.
But there is,
As you
Yeah.
do damage, it heals
He
you.
tells you what
So the damage you do, like,
it's
half
like everything you damage with this sword will heal you in turn and gives it to you.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your gift.
You're welcome.
Can
How much
I offer
did you
you
say?
some payment?
What do you have now?
Let's see here.
That's the key.
I
Oh,
pull out a golden, like a religious symbol, like a golden, like pure gold
Like a
symbol.
token thing.
Your little symbol.
Yeah, token.
You get to the armor
I-
guy.
I asked. I have 2 of them.
Right.
I asked Cynthia if he wants one to give to the
oh, thank you.
enchant the alchemist, and I will give one to the enchant or to the smith.
Awesome. Yeah. So yeah, you give it to the alchemist and he gives it to the smithy. And the
Okay.
is it like a necklace?
Yeah.
All right. So the smithy kind of like wraps it around his hand and is like holding it like this. He's like, thank you very much. And the alchemist throws it kind of like in this bin, like a bin of like iron, you know, that like.
He threw it in the trash
Like,
bin.
wow, thanks,
Like,
dude.
oh, yeah.
It's
Just
completely
threw
not
it
a
away.
trash bin. Definitely not a trash bin. It's kind of next to his work table. Anyway,
And
work,
I'm going to go to sleep to get good rest.
awesome. All right. So I assume everybody's just going to.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's already 1 in the morning.
Anyway, you all take a long rest, which means you're full health and health.
Vitality.
But full vitality. There you go.
How do you
Good deal.
spell how?
You wake up in the next morning fully rested and ready for a new day, slightly nervous, you know, as you are going to give a quest.
I feel no nerves.
Well, I don't know.
If you fail, you have to
I was
say
pretty
it.
calm.
I guess you were pretty peaceful. I guess you guys can decide if you're nervous or not. I don't control your attitude. So never mind. But you wake up the next day ready to figure out what this test is. Let me pull out my notes. All right, so you guys go down to B meets you guys kind of like in your rooms, and not B, sorry. This other man meets you.
Levi?
Ebi is B, so they're both the same.
It's like
Danny calls B Ebi.
Oh.
Ebi. Yeah.
Okay.
His name's B. At least that's what he's introduced him to you guys as. That's
B.
what everybody calls him except for Dan and Danny's wife.
Who's Danny's wife?
Danny's wife is a big and dark-skinned lady.
Okay, so they didn't tell
They're
us.
both like middle-aged, almost. Not like young, not old.
So like 38.
Like 40s.
Yeah, I
So
was
handsome?
thinking about going around the castle to check out the ladies, but then I remembered that I was married. And so that's why I'm going to
You want to call
to meditate and
Yeah,
to
something I'll meditate.
I need to go meditate.
He got him out.
I got you.
All right.
Pafu-pafu stays away from the women.
Women
Yes.
are
So
gross.
this
Yeah.
other man. Let me pull notes. This other man meets you guys at your rooms. Comes with breakfast on trays for each of you.
Oh,
You each have your own room, by the way. Nice room, bed, little chest at the.
Can I borrow a jar of puke?
Can you what? Borrow a jar of puke?
Yeah.
What's that?
So I can put it on the door.
Oh
No.
my gosh.
Do you ask? You ask this guy this or whatever? When he comes to you in the morning?
This is because from a different quest he did the same thing.
Oh, bring it with you there?
Sure.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, I was there. I think this is great.
I had
Dumped on this guy.
eggs, bacon, and hash browns.
Ooh, I want the same thing.
I had
And a little bit of dragon fruit.
Ugh. I had all.
So this man approaches. He is in a
I'm
nice,
small.
like uniformed tux almost.
that's a couple noodles.
I asked the. I asked
like,
the guy.
like a servant's uniform, like high servant's uniform tux, basically. And
What's-
he's a great guy.
What's your name?
Oh, you asked him his name. All right. He's like, I am called Riggs.
Riggs?
Riggs. R-I-G-S. Riggs. I am the house butler, head servant. Would you like anything this morning before you head down to meet Dan?
I asked the guy for all the eggs and bacon that they have.
He's like, I will see to it that you get all of it.
I feel like you didn't understand what I just said. I want all of the eggs and bacon that they
What is
have.
this off of? I've seen this.
Parts and Rec.
Yes, Parks and Rec. Yeah.
And you're gonna
Freaking. Oh, yes, Ron Swanson is the baby. All right, he bows to you again and like walks out.
Hey,
Brennan,
Wait, one bacon?
a lot.
Oh, a lot of bacon.
Lots of
A piece of bacon that's like the size of this table right here.
Yes. No. What?
Do you have healthy steroids?
Is that what you asking?
Steroids.
What is steroids?
Do you have food that makes you super buff?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like a slime to me.
It's ripped. Ripped.
Like, yeah.
I will go fetch something. He comes back with this like small flask to you in your room and presents it to you. He's like, this is a flask of vitality got from the castle Alchemist. It will help you in your fights.
Be more
endeavors. He gives it to you and gives you breakfast.
I asked if they have dragon
Hey,
yet.
that was for me.
Dragons. We do not
Did you get me
have
food?
No, actually. Oh,
I'm gonna put it on. Hold the vitality bottle.
I'm just
You
asking.
missed your mother's.
But I thought that
No, I actually grew up in a monastery. I'm run by an old guy, so no milk.
I always get my
That's,
ass.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Lit.
There we go.
We find it. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So Riggs. All right. So when you guys finish eating breakfast, he ushers you down through the dining chamber, actually through servants' quarters, servants' hallways, which is basically like in every wall. Well, some walls there's like servants' hallways, which are just hallways for servants that people usually don't go through. So he ushers you through servants' hallways into the audience chamber. In the audience chamber, there's this massive throne, a little picture of it on this thing. Yes, this is like a big throne. I'm gonna put this up. If you guys come through the building, here's the bottom of it. Here's where you come through. Entry hall, dining hall, audience chamber. It's just like this building. It's also this room. It's also 2 stories tall to the ceiling. Yes. So it is. Yeah, there are 4 pillars in there, and there's this big throne upon which, or not throne, kind of like a big, like lounging place, almost, where Danny is like sitting with his wife.
Oh.
Ooh. They're making out hardcore. No.
Oh, yeah.
Waited so fast. Like, all right.
I asked what's her name.
So you ask her or him or who do you?
But
I asked-
will you please introduce your wife?
Yeah, because I'm not sure if it's allowed to talk to the woman.
Sanashil. She is my wife.
Shanashal?
Sanashil.
Yeah.
S-A-N-A.
Go on. S-A-N-A-S-H-E-L.
N-A-S-H-E-L.
Wow, I thought you were going to do C-H-E-L.
Sanashil. Yes. This is Sanashil, my All right. Says, well, companions, are you ready to start my test?
You got it, dude.
I want to thank you for a wonderful night of rest and breakfast.
It is my honor to have adventures like this.
And such a beautiful garden.
Oh, you like my garden?
Yes.
Me too. It's well maintained. All right. Well, says I am of the shocker. Ibai told me he's told you a little bit, but the shockers have power over names. You do not know my true name. Danny is my birth name.
You really don't mind.
That's actually true, yeah. But not my true name. And the test is to find my true name among my last. In my last. There are only 7 people who know my name. The one who gave it to me, my mother, Pafu, P-A-U-U, if you want to know, who raised me with it and taught me to never give it away and to claim it as my own. My rare flower, my wife, Sachi, who loves me with it, and is perhaps the only person I ever given my name to have anything in return. My teacher and mentor, Keelfu, K-E-E-L-P-H-U, who trained me to find the power in my name. My blade, Barashil. Blade? Blade. Barashil, who whispers the power of my name to all you hear. B-A-R-A-S-H-E-E-L.
Wait, what?
B-A-S-H-E-E-L. Barashil.
What was the mentor's name?
Keelfu. K-E-E-L-P-H-U. Keelfu.
Where's my phone?
Keelfu. What? My lifelong friend and trusted advisor, Ibai, who keeps my name. The moon thief, Xiti, who stole my name.
What?
Xiti. X-E-E-T-I-T-H.
X-E-E.
T-I-T-H. Xiti.
Oh, wait, it starts with an X?
Yeah, X. I warn you.
X-E-E.
T-I-T-H.
T-I-T-H. I warn you. Never to let me see yours, for it will cost you a mighty favor to get it back.
Still our what?
The moon thief who stole his name.
Moon thief.
The moon thief who stole his name.
Still's name.
Yes. Let me warn you. And my butler. My butler.
Riggs.
Butler.
Yes.
Brother?
Butler.
My brother.
Brother. My butler brother. No. My butler.
Holy Riggs.
Butler.
My butler.
He's my brother. Even though our family only has one son.
And what was his name again?
Riggs.
Oh, yeah, Riggs.
Hey! I love Riggs.
That sounds very similar to this
Yes.
kid I know. His name is Briggs.
What is he called? What's his race?
Shockley.
Yeah, what if they had twin boys?
Oh,
What
Never
if
happened
they
before.
triplet boys?
That'd be insane.
they would have
Then the two oldest would die.
Well, I'm not
And the
gonna
father.
do what is. Anyway.
That's what I think. The two oldest die, and then there's triplets, and the third one was alive.
Anyway, he looks at you companions. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because they're dead. He says
They slept in.
they slept.
They slept in and
Riggs split
Or
their
made to try to test him. Anyway,
throat. Riggs have
he
split
says
their throat.
hopefully they'll.
Wait, what?
What? Does he look at you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks at all
Doesn't
of you.
matter. Keep going.
Hopefully, though, after you try my test, there will be 13 people
13 people what?
who know my name. Right now, there's 7 people who know his true name.
Was it?
I know we want.
Oh.
Yes.
I promise you.
You, like,
What's
you
his
sort
true
out.
name?
It says, you companions are you companions are much different than the other adventurers here. You are my matrut. Matrut are M-A-T-R-T-H. M-A-T-R-U-T-H, matrut. Like the Shakrus men of the family are born knowing the faces of every person they will ever meet, except for select few, the matrut. The 7 people who know my name are all my matrut, except for my body. We do not know their faces, these matrut, for they will affect us in a big way, in a way that the faces we do know do not affect us. Yeah, we do stop.
Right. I just like it moves super fast when I do it on the camera.
That's because I put a delay on it.
Are you high or something?
Thank you.
I think Garrett's high.
Yeah, he is. It's actually fairly. Anyway, so obviously there is something very special about you, and I hope that you will be able to pass my test.
Thank you for sharing with us about being part of the mushroom.
Yes.
I should honor the name.
Yes, he's good. My name?
No, honor.
I
don't know your name.
Yes, he's good.
Both.
Mother?
Mother? You are my mother. All right. Anyway, yeah. So he says, you have. Oh. What is so funny?
You have oh.
I will give you a riddle. Help you find my name. Which you may go anywhere on my lands or in house to find my name. It says, except for my chambers. Oh, you just
No fun.
First,
Garrett.
We'll give you what?
a riddle.
Oh, riddle.
First in my
It's
name
too much work.
is the desire of a tormented soul. Second,
Guys, he has a paper, so you don't need to write.
you don't need to write it
Oh,
down.
okay, I wasn't sure you were going to give it.
I'm just gonna read it and then I'll read it.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I think last time you did, but then I think.
I had a little scroll for all of you. This time I have a paper for each one. Anyway, second, steal a glance at the giant bowl.
Ooh.
Third, you will find where life and death meet. And fourth is Susie's favorite tree.
Susie's favorite.
The fifth is a maze. This is cursive. It's hard to read. Is a maze of shapes. The sixth will out as you escape. 7 is the master's sight. 8 you will find in the night. In the night. In the night. And
In the
each of you
night.
now have your own pass.
How long does it take you to write? In cursive.
Pass these around.
Oh, I don't think this is all written. This. It's not right. Garrett, you don't need
These
it.
are copies. These are copies of the person who did. This is the original, which Garrett did right. Garrett wrote.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about that.
I know. Really incorrect.
Garrett, I'm sorry, but you can't have it. You can't talk.
It's not a paper.
He doesn't know how to read it.
He just has it.
He just stares at it.
He just has it.
Together.
So is each
You already know it, but you can't even tell us.
part, is each clue part of your name, or is each one a letter of your name?
It's
8 letters that much.
Bye.
It says, as you roam my lands, there are creatures here that wish to do you harm. I have one rule. If you kill anything that is innocent, anything that does not cause you harm or wish to, I will kill you.
No, it's gonna be backwards. Okay, cool.
Hey, let's go find some innocent creatures to kill.
So unless you have like specific permission. Anyway,
So let's.
you have free room to find my name.
So if someone
These
gives
need
us
to be
like
done in
one.
this order.
Do you ask him this?
No.
Maybe we will find out.
That's why my charm's -2.
All right, let's go, guys. A maze of shapes. I know where a maze is, or I think
Right. First is the
In the garden.
desire of a tormented soul.
the hedges. I don't know if it's a maze. I just know they have a lot of hedge mazes.
Dad, look up the window. Look up the window.
As, what do you think the
Well, here's
do you recommend we start with the first clue?
He's gonna tell his wife.
To him?
Yeah.
Danny,
Come back and let
Oh, Danny.
you're asking Danny.
Oh, he says,
Right down the freaking test. Roll a dice.
Danny says,
1 dice.
this I do not get how or what order you find. But if you come to me, it's going to find my name.
I have to actually roll dice.
Like if you have a then you will be for the mistakes. Or
That's the word.
he just told you it doesn't matter what order you find it in.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop now to make sure you have it right.
We should split it in groups of 2.
I like that idea. How about groups of 1? Yeah, I'll go by myself. Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Guys, I'm just saying, I know where a maze is.
All right. Oh wait. So you guys finished. Danny excuses himself. to his wife,
I had time
and
to sneak after Benny.
You attempt to sneak after.
Well,
him.
wait, hold on. Okay, I was gonna say, you can't say that unless if he's.
No, I whispered it to him. And I was
Okay.
So
like,
Danny excuses himself and his wife, and they head back to their room, which are like
That would be big.
Get in that 20.
Get in 20. Get in that.
So I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
You have to roll in that 50.
12. Well,
Yeah,
so
the
17.
cards stop you, and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing? You know you're not supposed to come in here."
He's gonna.
He walks away. You can't even say anything.
I didn't tell him what to do. If that happened.
You're pretty near him. You can hear it.
Come back.
Okay.
Never mind. Forget it.
Forget, run.
Lead to me!
Oh my God.
Oh, so onto the grounds, does he mean that the outlining?
No, you can go.
So can we
you
go
can
back to the cave?
outside of it's this one, right?
So can we go back to the cave?
So yeah, you can go back to the cave.
Not like inside though.
Yeah, outside the cave is outside of. But you can go, anywhere. In those.
Okay.
I think we should go to.
Okay, let's just start at the top.
I'm pretty sure that. Okay.
Well, except for, I guess I'm not sure where to go.
Yeah,
Unless they're,
I don't know where tormented soul would be.
well, unless we don't really need to go anywhere.
Hey, where's
We
the
just need to-
Maybe one of those guards were the.
Can we go find a guard to ask where the dungeon is?
I think,
You go ask the guard where a dungeon is,
Yeah.
like the dungeon of the castle or something.
I feel like the tormented soul might not be inside the castle. It might be in the grounds itself, like outside.
maybe we should go to the chapel and offer a prayer together before we start.
While you do that, guys, I'm gonna go. I want to go to the observatory.
Okay.
You know how to pray.
Guys,
Yeah.
the steel glance in the giant school. I think that's the observatory they have up top.
Dude, this is
It's the telescope. They got or whatever that is. They see into the stars.
Okay, so we at least know somewhat of two, or
Oh, okay.
something like that, because the observatory might be the giant's bowl, and the maze of shapes might be the hedges in the garden. So it's at least 2.
Okay, maybe the observatory.
Sight. You will find in the night.
And the maze of shapes might be the hedge.
Yeah. see. Sound as you escape. The 6 will sound as you escape.
Maybe the hedge.
Oh, I'm guessing when we escape the maze, that's when the 6th letter might be sound.
Yeah.
6 will sound as you escape.
Okay. Is Susie a dragon?
I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because if it's a
That-
dragon,
Because I was
they
going to
can
go
go
talk to Ash
Yeah.
and have Ash tell us.
I'm pretty sure it does.
'Cause we know. Yeah, even you know. There's 4. So that's Corbin's.
Oh, those Corbin.
Yeah, that's mine.
The 3 of us,
A dragon.
I guess 4 of us know that there are 4 dragons. So Susie might be a dragon.
So we should have
So talk to Ash
that,
about that.
and that'll get us the 4th one.
Mhm. So we might know one, but we also have to go into the garden to get fruits.
Huh?
The fruit, the dragon fruit. If Susie is a dragon, we'll need one of the fruits to see if that's her favorite fruit tree.
So,
Since they
so
said
they've
dragons
already
really like
done.
it.
Susie's a
I know this
woman.
before.
Let's get her
Yeah,
some
I have.
chocolate.
I'm the only one here that has done it.
Besides me, but I can't.
Yeah, the Garrett.
I think we should,
Memories of another life.
Yeah.
we should get
Yes,
Susie
and you're-
some chocolate because she's a woman. Obviously. Just saying.
Oh, Brigham, I found the
letter is C.
Brigham, I found the flaw
Let's go.
of dragon milk. They're not mammals, so they probably won't have mammary glands. So they probably won't have it.
It's magical.
They're mythical creatures.
That's
Some
true.
of them can have, wait, can be mammals.
Yeah, the dragons can be mammals.
Colin.
The dragons are.
That's
They
true.
don't come from a dragon.
Okay.
Okay.
First is the desire of a tormented soul. What do tormented souls want? Peace. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Peace or death?
Tormented souls, maybe some sort of release from torment.
Peace or death?
Okay, I mean, peace is the first thing that I thought of
I
too, but
found
it's,
out where it comes from. But it's not.
but that's not one letter.
Is it gonna be a whole
P.
word? Maybe it's like a
Maybe.
phrase that will.
The first letter.
It's a big long name where it's like people. It's like I am the king of the southern lands.
All right, you know what? Let's go.
Of the southern land.
Let's go find B-Man. Ask him if there is a dungeon here.
Eli?
B-Man. B-Man.
Oh yeah. So, have you guys left the what's it called, the audience chamber?
No. We're all discussing this.
As what's his face is Danny. You know how hard it is to not say his true name sometimes? The
Yeah.
entire time I'm planning this, I'm thinking his true name. Anyway, as Danny excuses himself from this audience call, now I'm so scared. B ushers you guys out of the audience chamber.
Oh, okay.
And so as he ushers you out,
We see a giant sport.
he says like, he's like,
Can you give us hints?
he says, the master calls me Ebi. The Shulkers, they speak our same language, but they actually, instead of the alphabet being like A, B, C, they use, sounds. So my name is Ebi.
B.
Because that's the formal sound for B, it's Ebi. So that's why he calls me Ebi.
That makes sense.
Can we ask him a question? Is Susie a dragon?
Says, I am not at liberty to share anything about the master's name.
Do you have a dungeon?
Dungeon. Again, I'm not at liberty to share anything
Oh.
about the river.
So no
So
hints.
what are you allowed to tell us?
Nothing. Probably nothing.
Cool.
Okay, what do you want?
I say we go to we at least know 2 things, like most
That
likely
could be
like
the
4
seventh one
things.
too. The master's sight, 'cause if he uses the telescope, whatever is the observatory, that could be
Yeah.
the master's sight.
So that could also be one. So I think we should go to the garden though to grab a fruit.
Yeah.
Grab 1 fruit of each. Then maybe go find Ash and Ash. Oh, but Ash might not be able to tell us.
Get the keys.
But
Get the key to my office from Garrett or Brigham, and then I have a ping pong ball in my office.
No, I gave you the key. Give me the key.
Make sure not to leave it in his office.
I know, I gotta walk around.
Okay, where are we going first?
I said the garden.
So basically, to clarify, but the word, the sounds of Danny's name are different than what we're familiar with our English alphabet.
Yes.
So they use the English alphabet, but instead of saying ABC, they use like the letters. I mean, the sounds of the letters.
So
So
B
B is
is
like buh, and like my name is Ebi, plural. I mean formal, not plural.
no.
How about
What is it in?
Informal e-bites.
Right. B. Buh.
What is it?
Plural. Plural. Could be called bees. I don't know.
What is
What
it?
is it?
Non-plural.
We gotta stop.
Okay. So he uses the sounds of the letters. But the letters of the alphabet are the same.
Same alphabet. Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Wasn't there dark when you guys went to the gardens? Was there a door that was black, or was that?
There was a opening in the hedge. Yeah. That was guarded by some guards, and then I even asked B-Man if I could go in there, but he's not here.
Oh, maybe we can go in there now though.
Yeah,
Maybe that's the maze.
that's what I was saying.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, you know what?
Adam, you want a banana?
There would be 2 things.
Or a banana?
we can do.
Not yet.
Okay, there is a ping pong ball in there. Oh, okay, you got it, and you got the red ball. Okay, good.
All right.
So I think I think we should go to the garden, grab the fruit, and go to the maze.
Yeah.
We're going to the garden?
So we're going
Yeah. To the
For
garden.
what? What are we going to the garden for?
Because in the hedge, that might be the thing.
Oh. Okay, I mean, that makes sense.
And then we might need the fruit for Susie's biscuit. They did say it's a delicacy.
Guys, maybe Susie is like a dog on the things. Like, it
Well,
could be
we
another animal, potentially, right?
Human.
It could be a human.
There are other fruit in there that attracts other mammals.
The what was that, sorry?
There are other fruit in the garden that might attract other animals, so they might.
Okay, yeah. So we go
All right, we go to the gardens.
All right, you guys go to the garden. You guys are in the garden.
Okay. I go up.
B, yeah, B.
I go up to the guards. And the guards sit by the edge.
Yeah.
The edge. Should we get fruit first?
Yeah, it's got to.
collect the fruit.
So like I explained, the trees
Oh wait, we need
they're dragon trees.
so we need the fire.
Well, not necessarily.
They're underground though.
We either have to dig or go to the cliff face. If they hang out the side of the cliff face, the fruits.
Well, you have your magic rope thing
What cliff?
around your,
We all got rope.
Oh yeah, we all rope with that one, whatever.
Yeah, magic rope.
Yeah, didn't he?
Yeah, mine's like just it like ties around my waist, but then I can make it up to 100 people.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Or you can use your wind gust or whatever.
I was like,
You
grab us some.
guys go look off the cliff, is what you're saying?
Yeah, we'll go look off the cliff.
All right,
There's a cliff.
so around the cliff, there's
Oh yeah, yeah.
cliff. It's like 100 feet down, as I say, to the treetops.
Yeah.
From like, it gets steadily higher over here. It's kind of like 50 feet to here and like 100 over here and 50 again. Anyway, yes, but as you guys look down the cliff face, you do not see any like massive tree heads sticking out.
there's like little vegetation there. The dragon tree bursting out.
And they did say that the dragon tree needed the dragon's fire. We might need to find some dragons. And there's 4 dragons.
Well, yeah, B explained that dragon's tree is upside down and
Yeah.
the roots shoot into the sky and the leaves and the fruit are into the ground. But he said that he couldn't share like that with policy or something like that. Or did he say he didn't know?
No.
I think that he did not know.
Alright.
Or, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go see if Martha let us in the maze.
Yeah, because if we can't find it through it now.
Are there any gardeners in the garden
Yeah, third gardener.
to ask how to harvest? Or can they not give us any hints either?
You can go ask gardeners.
Let's go ask.
Okay,
Tell me later.
I go ask the gardener.
Alright, so the gardener's like, oh, the dragon trees, like, we are not the gardeners of the dragon's fruit. We don't actually know how or where it's harvested.
Right.
Do you know who is the harvester?
I imagine one of the dragons.
Alright, Ash.
We'll have to find him.
Ash is the
Let's
only
go
dragon
to
we
the
know
maze,
for
then.
now. Inside the maze?
Yep.
Okay, we talked to the
Let's
guards.
go.
Alright, yes, so, the guards, what do you say to the guards? Talk to the guards?
I ask, hey, can we come in here now?
But let's ask the guards. Guards, is this a maze?
We cannot share anything with those who seek the master's name.
Might as well just go in here then.
Then there might be something in there, because we did hear something alive.
Okay.
We go.
Yeah, I'll give the what's it called in the box text. Alright. You approach a head of immense size. Octagonal in shape, it rises from the ground 20 feet high. Flowers of bright oranges and yellows bloom across its surface, giving off a sweet fragrance and attracting a variety of small mammals and birds. An opening looms in front of you, something alive, or you sense something alive breathes inside. You also notice that the little creatures and birds kind of like avoid the entrance. Like they don't. And there's no flowers.
It's possible that being a dragon, if a small creatures avoid it, and if there's sense there's something, it could be another.
Yeah. Or a demented soul.
Or it's Susie.
She's really say like that.
Could be what life and death means, guys.
Alright, you guys have 8 minutes before you're gonna wrap up the session.
Okay, we had it.
Let's
Let's go in.
Alright, so yeah, the guards give you free access, and you guys head into the maze. Let me call
Wait,
it.
hang on.
I'm gonna tell Liv.
Freaking maze,
Hold on.
you set that up.
It's possible. Okay, maybe we should tie a rope so we can
Keep an eye.
like travel through at the starting point, so
Yeah.
we know our way back if it is a maze. Can we do
What
that?
if it's over 100?
There might be
Smart.
another escape, but yeah.
And then we can just keep attached to the ropes until 100.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we got.
because we all have
We're all on a roll.
and he has.
And you guys magic belt, but that's his belt, so we probably shouldn't use all of it.
Well, if you use it, I'll be okay without it.
What?
So,
Like,
entering the hedge, in front of you, there is, basically I'll give like feet dimensions. In front of you, there's 25 feet, so it's a 10-foot wide passage. And in front of you, there's 25 feet, and then a 5-foot wide passage going both right and left before it stops at a wall. And then 5 feet in, a 5-foot passage opens to the right. So if I drew this out, I guess I made each of these boxes 5 feet. I could draw it out for y'all.
Yeah.
Just a second pencil.
On one of your papers or on the board?
On the board. I'll draw it on the board. All right. So you guys are leaving rope, so I will track it, and then you guys can leave it here.
Okay.
Yes. So you walk in.
Whoops.
There is
Let's go move everyone off.
a like 5 feet in, an opening, and then there's another opening here, and it just closes off 25 feet in, and there's an opening here. So that is the front of the entrance.
So there's 3 openings. So there's 3 openings.
And you guys are walking in right there.
Okay, do we want, so which,
Go up,
lift up.
lift up,
You can even bring it forward.
I can't see it.
forward.
Yeah, go up.
There, you can do it. Or you can't see it.
Okay, that's fine.
There we go, Mike.
Mike?
Okay,
Hey, Mike.
do we want to take the first right, or do we want to go
Can we
further?
split up? We all have our own. Well, no.
We got 50 feet, so I don't think that would work.
I'm gonna split up.
I don't think we should split up.
Yeah, combined, you guys have 50,
100,
100, 150,
150.
250.
I don't have rope.
I don't have room.
Oh, both of you guys have rope. Somebody read off.
Do we have rope?
Actually, I'll read off.
I have the backpack right here.
Since they have
Oh,
it.
I think you have,
Booker,
You want to just,
Oh, you're ranger. All right.
is Booker?
Give him. Yeah, give them both exactly. You guys write down
You
everything
just-
he's about to tell you in pencil.
oh, I was gonna say, you can just hand them the paper.
So in the backpack.
Yeah, just hand them the paper. We'll just keep.
Oh,
Just like I don't know.
Basically, you guys have
The hammer.
backpack and everything beneath that.
Okay, so that's
As well.
200,
as trying to
250.
have like a mess kit,
That's 350 feet.
which is just like a food kit, like a kit.
I will like it.
A mess kit.
That's 350 feet of rope that we have.
that's including everybody's?
Mm-hmm.
You got mine?
Yeah. And even if we need to, I can start ripping my gi, because I do have garments underneath. We'll use that.
I would say like your gi you can rip into like 30 feet of rope. 30 feet of like gi. So it's not very strong. You can't like hang on
Mhm.
off the cliff. But you can rip it into like. All right. We have 4 minutes. What are you gonna do?
Party.
Okay,
But do we want to go back and
Yeah,
talk?
there's 3 entrances though. I mean, three.
I think we should go.
3 halls.
Do we want to go back and talk to Ash then? So that way we can have, that way we have more time doing this class.
Yeah.
Just maze.
It's just,
well,
I think the maze might take more than 3 minutes.
well, yeah, but we can just be in the middle of the maze.
Middle of the maze? Okay.
yeah, we're in the middle of
We're on
That's what we were made.
All
I
right,
say let's go first right.
first right? All right, we take the first right.
All right, you guys take your first right.
And we leave the rope.
All right. It travels
Am I human?
30 feet
Yeah.
in this direction.
What?
Before it
Wish I was a gnome.
breaks off
Oh,
into
just
this
kidding.
direction.
Okay. All right, these two might link up. Maybe. Okay, do we want to go back the way we came, or do we want to head up?
let's continue following you.
Okay, we'll continue forward.
So it goes this way,
Goes.
25 feet. Before it branches off diagonally.
Ah, never mind. It does not go the same way. Okay. Keep going forward?
Yeah.
All right, keep going forward.
Yeah, as you guys are going through, you notice that there's like no light inside here. It's really quiet. But you can like feel the tendrils of the hedge like moving and like breathing, almost like it's a living creature.
Well, I mean, plants are alive.
Yes. Like sentient knowledge. All right, it heads like 25 feet before it breaks off this way.
Running out of board now.
Yeah, I'm running that pretty bold.
Keep going. Keep going.
Just send it.
Alright. Yes, so it
Heads this way for 10 feet. That's basically, I'll call it right there.
and then it goes
This direction.
So it goes down. Do you want to head down now?
Yeah.
It's going back that way.
Yeah, it's now coming back down. Head down.
Let's go.
All right. I guess so. We're going down.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, it
um,
looks
Down
like
though, it's just like straight, but it's still.
Looks like it's most likely that it's that way unless it comes back around or something. It's going to be a dead end.
Yeah.
But
Well, you might as well.
yeah, we're on it. Let's go ahead.
We have like.
Let's just send it.
all right. So, you guys head down. It opens up into this big, huge area.
I can't fit.
And you're done.
I can't fit on it. 20 feet this way. Oh, it's kind of diagonal, so diagonal the whole way. So 20 feet in diameter this way, and like 40 feet this way. But it feels like as you like progress through, it feels like it's longer than that. But that's what it is. But as like you walk, it seems like it takes you longer than 40 feet of steps to get to the other side. In the middle of this clearing, this opening, you find, you see this massive, beautifully delicate flower. First flower you've seen within the maze.
No, don't touch it.
Upon the flower is this chest, like a golden chest. And we end here.
On the golden chest.
That is done.
Like a little treasure chest?
Till next
Like
time.
a golden treasure chest, exactly.
It's on a, is the flower big then? It's like,
Yeah, the flower's like
Oh.
huge. The flower